Hey guys, I didn't see y'all come in. Hey y'all, my family. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody had a great day today. I hope that nobody have to slap the sleeves. Hey Trucker, hey Jessica. Hope y'all didn't have to slap the sleeves off nobody ass today. Hey T Double. Hey Latanya. There go my day day. Hey Barbie. Okay. Hey, cats. Yes, you closed the door. Okay, thank you. Let me see. How's it been going for everybody? Hey, India and Cherry and Kendra and Manisha. Hey, King, Jakia, Shay. I see y'all in here early. Hey, Jasmine, Trina. Y'all in here thick already. Okay. Um, hey Nakia. Hey Cherry Blossom. Hey Sweetie. Hey China. Look at Juicy. Hey Juicy. Hey Paula. Y'all make sure y'all close the door. Hey Kay, I'm doing good today. I hope you guys are doing hella good today. Yes, Latoya, you called a live. No replay game for you tonight. Hey Tasha. Hey Mir. Oh my goodness, don't slap nobody, Mir. Please don't slap nobody. We ain't got no bun for you to get your ass out. Please don't slap nobody. Hey Ashley. Yes, get out of them icy roads. Get out of them icy roads, like right now. Hey. On live. Hey Gemini. Hey Shartavia. Get out the roads, girl. Hey Buds. How was the road? How was the road? I'll take that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was. Hey Epic and Kendra. I'm glad you loved it, Kendra. Hey Z, I see y'all closing the door. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. I hope y'all got everything y'all need for tonight's story time. I'll take it. Thank you. I hope y'all got y'all snacks. Hey Shantae. There go my Reese Pieces. Hey Reese. Who the fuck?
Yeah, that's it.
How you gonna be a hot wing place and you don't got no damn sauce to put on the wing?
Yeah, that's it. Really.
You just a chicken shack at that damn point.
That's it, really.
Hey Tasha. Not you freezing, yeah, cause they leaving that door open. Yeah. I'm gonna get them. I'm sure I wanna eat them motherfuckers. Hey Greasy. Let me see. Okay, you guys. So yes, welcome to story time. I hope you have everything you need, like your snacks, your drinks, your chips, your liquor, your twisties, everything that you need. Okay, Juicy, that's fine, honey. Get that somebody ready. The sleeves on me. You all right though, baby? It's all right, Kendra. You strong, just like the rest of the family, baby. You gonna pull through with all of the plays. Please believe it, honey. When you graduate, send us a picture. Yes, Queen. We gonna celebrate with you. Let's see. Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna start this story time in like 4 minutes. So y'all got time to still go to the bathroom, do everything you need to do. Yes, Chase in the building. Wait a minute. Let me see. Remove. Pick that up. Okay, so I got my moderators on there. Let me see. Is everybody on here? Ready to church on time today. I'm front row sitting, okay? So silly. Yeah, I'm so silly. All right, guys. So, yes, I've created a new shirt that I'm going to drop in the merch shop tonight. You out of the hospital, Magenta. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Yes, girl. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Moderators Talia is looking for the membership page. She wants to join again. Or for the first time. No, I think she's joining again. Um, hey, Simple. Yes, Magenta's out of the hospital, guys. So yes, let's see. We got 3 more minutes before we start. I'll be right back. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Alrighty, 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 alrighty. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I know it's almost my 1 year anniversary for telling stories. Like, oh, it's been a year, guys. It's been a year since I started this. Almost. Almost been a year. Let me see. What did India send me? Oh no, I didn't see it. I was off. Thank you, India. I love you so much, love. Thank you so much. You know your name going to story time, love. I ain't see it because I was somewhere else, but I'm back now. Welcome to the family again, Tally World. Y'all welcome y'all cousin back again. Now, yeah, I'm back. Y'all welcome y'all cousin back again. She was out, but she's back now. All right, guys. So we got 1 minute before we start this story time. So if you're trying to hurry up and get that plate warmed up, take that shit off 2 minutes, put it on 30 seconds, get your ass on over to the screen so we can get ready to start this story time. And for all y'all that are already ready and got all your snacks together, done been to the bathroom, flushed, washed your hands, all that good shit, go ahead and thumbs up the story time. Let me know you ready. Let me know you ready. Let me know you ready. Guys, I didn't have enough people to put in all these story times for tonight. I only had enough people for 2 story times tonight. So, yeah. I only had enough for two story times, enough people for 2 story times tonight. So I guess that's what y'all get tonight. But on a side note, um, Shantae, you talking about don't have me get my butt kicked in the next story. Okay, Shantae, I won't have you get your butt kicked in the next story. But on a side note, y'all, I think the bullshit is starting back up, y'all. I think it's starting back up, y'all. And it ain't even so much as what was going on in the house. I think the BKs is back. I think the bullshit is starting back up, y'all. I really do. Thank you, Daddy World. Uh, I think it's starting back up, y'all. I don't know what to say. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So this morning, okay, so Lash is on crutches. Y'all know Lashes is on crutches. So Lashes is on crutches, and she had to go to school this morning. So her bus come at like 6 something, and it was like she go out of the house at like 5:40. But since she on crutches, try to help her to the bus stop or whatever. She gets on the bus. I'm coming back home, y'all. It's like maybe like 6:15, so it's still dark as fuck outside. So I'm coming back to the house, and I walk down my driveway, and I'm looking in my yard. Now it done been times. Thank you, sweet tea. It done been times I done pulled up in my house, and it been whole deers in my fucking backyard, like mama deers, like damn the Bambi shit y'all be seeing. Whole big ass mama and daddy deer standing in my backyard. So I always look in the backyard now before I come to the door because I don't want no shit chasing me in the house. So I looks at the backyard, and it looks like a kid is standing in the backyard with a hoodie on, and their hands is inside the hoodie and the head is down. So I'm thinking to myself, why the hell is Toots out so early? She don't even catch the bus until um until later on, like 7:30, like 8 o'clock. Toots don't go out of the house at 8 o'clock. So clearly this ain't Toots standing in the fucking backyard with this hoodie on. So I'm focused, I'm trying to focus, and I'm looking, and I'm like, Toots, and they don't move, they're just standing there. And I'm like, at this point, that ain't my baby, because my baby know I call you one time, you better answer, you're gonna slap the sleeves off your head. So when I called this one time and my baby didn't answer to the name, I just kept staring at it. And it's like, I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm kind of creeped out and I'm taking slow steps down the driveway, y'all. And the more I'm taking my slow steps down the driveway, this motherfucker, it looked like it's walking towards me. It like every step I take, it take. The closer I got to the bottom of the driveway, the closer this motherfucker was getting to me. It got to a point to where I took a step and I looked down at the feet of this motherfucker and I noticed this shit was taking a step every time I took a step. So now it's like, okay, we probably like 20 feet away from each other. He on the side of the house and I'm in the driveway and I'm looking at him and he just like over there. I can't even see this. I can't even see his face. It's so dark in the back. I can't even see his face, but I know there's somebody standing there. I see them walking towards me. So it's like I take one last step and that shit take a step and I just take off. It's like a race for the fucking front door. Cause when I start to run and I look over, this motherfucker is running too. So y'all, I am screaming right into my front door. I'm screaming because Toots' window is right by the front door, and I locked her in the house to walk lashes. So I'm screaming like, Toots, open the door, open the door, open the door. I'm running for my life. Do y'all hear me? This shit is right behind me. I can hear it. I didn't even want to look back. Once I looked back that one time and seen that shit bit the corner on the side of my house coming behind me, oh, a bitch didn't need to see nothing else. I ain't need to see nothing else. I just hauled ass to the front door. I was beating on the door. And it's like I looked back and that shit was charging at me and Toots opened the door, y'all. I fell into the house. I kicked the door closed with my foot and just jumped up and locked that shit. And I'm like, I backed up from the door. And she like, what's going on, mom? What's wrong? And I'm like, nothing. Nothing. Just go into your room. Nothing. She like, are you okay? I'm fine. Just go into your room. So she goes in her room and I'm scared to touch the goddamn door, y'all. I'm trying to like look out the window to see if it's still standing in front of the door. I didn't see nothing standing there from the way my window is. I couldn't really see nothing standing there, but I have the Ring camera, so the light brightens up. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's standing in front of it, and the light was bright as if somebody was standing there, but I couldn't really see, and I wasn't finna risk opening the fucking door to see if it was really still standing out there. Oh, bitch was done. I was done. I was so done, y'all. I told Ashley she can't even go to school tomorrow. Unless the bus driving to the front goddamn driveway and pick you up from the driveway, you won't be going. Because if I got to, y'all, my heart was, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I thought I was going to have a heart attack, y'all. I thought I was going to, y'all, I ain't never had asthma. I call asthma. Y'all. I was in the house hyperventilating. I was looking for bags, pumps, anything that'll help me catch my breath. I couldn't believe, y'all, my heart, my head was hurt. Everything was hurting and throbbing on me. I was so fucking scared. God, I was so fucking freaked out. I just can't do it. Like when I finally got a grip on myself, I just got mad. I'm like, not this bullshit again, man. Like, not this shit again, y'all. And Unc been gone pretty much all day. So right before I got ready to start live, somebody hit my window. So I gets up and I go to the back right before I start live today. Somebody hit the window. So I gets up, I go to the back door, I look out, I don't see nobody. So I come back in, I sit down, they hit the window again, and it was 3 knocks, like doop, doop, doop. So at this point, I go and check on Lashes and Toots to see if they're in their room or if they playing fucking game. I check in the room, both of them is in their room, Toots is asleep, and Lashes doing homework online. I'm like, did somebody knock at your window? And she was like, no, anybody knocked at my window. Okay. So I come back in my room and I sit back down to set my light up and stuff to get ready to start live, and then it happens again. So I just grabbed Baby Boy. Y'all know who Baby Boy is. I grabbed Baby Boy and I went out the back door to my back of my house. Y'all, the lights that I have back there, they not bright at all. They're not bright at all, y'all. I couldn't see shit. All I could see was it looked like it may have been somebody standing in the wooded area behind my house. Like the woods are kind of thin where that fence at behind my house. So it looked like somebody was just standing there all black. And I just, I got a beam on Baby Boy. So I turned my beam on and I started to like shine it over in that area and they moved. and I couldn't see him no more. So I just scream out, "You come hit this window again, I'm gonna pump that ass full of hot lead and I'm gonna be done with it. I ain't gonna have no remorse. I ain't gonna even feel sorry about doing that shit." So just know that you knock on this window again, your mama finna lose a child. It's gonna be a whole lot of slow playing, but flower bring around this motherfucking slow singer. Please believe it, because I'm not playing with nobody children. I'm popping holes in kids. I'm not bullshitting. Y'all, I don't know how this shit. And I guess because it's gonna be spring or the summer, these motherfuckers, because it was messing with me around the same time last year. Around the same fucking time last year, this shit started. Y'all remember, if you follow me and you follow me on TikTok and shit, then y'all know, right, this was around the same fucking time last year that this shit started with me. So I think I'm being hunted by the BEKs again, y'all. I think this shit is starting up again, y'all. And it's stressful because it's not like you can catch the motherfuckers to beat the sleeves off their ass. So, anyway, let me go ahead and start this story time. All right, guys. Babe, what you do with the drink? You just took it and I didn't. Thank you. Y'all, this shit started at the same time last year. And this shit starting back up again, y'all. If you've never seen a BEK before, if I get my hands on one, if I open my door right when one finna start fucking with me, please believe you're gonna get the chance to see him come and lay his ass out. It's gonna be all over the news. It's gonna be all over the news. All you gotta do is just tune into your news. And you gonna get a chance to see it. Come on, beat the bejesus out of this motherfucking child. Do y'all hear him? I'm gonna beat the black eyes right on out of this goddamn baby. When I beat the sleeves off this baby, he gonna be able to see again. Cause I don't play like that. And I told his little homeboys last year when they was on that bullshit, stop playing with my motherfucking house. And I told y'all last year where they came from, which way they was coming from. We even went through the trail of the woods to find out where these motherfuckers was coming from. So I guess because my house is so close to that little trail, they back, y'all. So I'm dealing with the bullshit again. So I've already went to the pawn shop and priced a bigger baby boy. Cause I want to pump him and his family full of lead. They show the fuck up out here. I'm tired of these BKs, man. Like, for real. Shit starting up again. I ain't ready. But anyway, if you guys are ready for the story time, here we go. Thank you, Kendra. Welcome to the family, love. You will have your name in another story time, as well as a special welcome from me on the community page. So, there you guys go. Nunu, you study your name, sweetie? Okay, Nunu. Alrighty. I gotta get money for a fence, y'all. I feel like if I get a fence, then they wouldn't keep fucking with me. If I could block my house off from the fucking pathway they be coming from, or wherever the fuck they be coming from, then hopefully they'll harass somebody else and leave me alone. I don't know, y'all, but that shit creepy. And for all my family members that done creeped in through the back doors, through the windows, through the doggy doors, and think I ain't see your ass creeping in all late without your tardy slip, if you don't close the door, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Shartavia! Not a moment in Black History or moment three to slap a demon out of his hood. I'm so for real. Yes, y'all remember. Y'all are true followers. If y'all remember, man, y'all remember they were fucking with me last year. Thank you, Nino. Y'all know they was fucking with me last year, y'all. And I'm somebody, they came to my car door when I was in my car last year. These motherfuckers are bold, y'all. And here we go again with the same old bullshit. So I've already talked to Unc, and we got to try to get money for a fence, y'all. Like, we live on, well, our house is on an acre, about an acre, half an acre to an acre of fucking land. So we got to get a fence to go around this whole shit. Because I believe just because when I seen them come out of that pathway before. And I feel like when they come out of that pathway, the first house they see is my house. So it's like, let's fuck with the people that live in that house because that's the house we see first. Thank you, Shadi. I need to get a fence. Maybe if I cut off their sight of seeing my house first, they'll find one of my other neighbors to fuck with or something. Because I noticed last year when this shit was going on, I noticed a couple of my neighbors started to get fences built around their house in the back. Like, these people that had this shit before. Thank you, Day Day. They didn't have these fucking fences before, but they started putting fences up. And I was like, I guess, people just trying to separate their fucking yards. I don't think that's what it is. I think some of my neighbors get visited by these BEKs too, and they have came up with the same conclusion that I have come up with, that these motherfuckers spot their house first, so they decided to put fences around their backyard. I gotta invest in a fence, y'all. If I cut off the sight of them seeing my house, maybe they'll leave me the fuck alone. But I cannot, y'all. I promise y'all, y'all almost not got story tonight, cause I was gonna be dead. I almost had a whole heart attack. Y'all don't know how scary that shit is. I almost had a whole heart attack, y'all. Like, my heart was racing. Like, racing. It took so long for me to calm down. Like, your heart ever race so bad that it make your chest hurt? That's how I was feeling. Like, I felt like I was finna have a heart attack, y'all. Like, I was so scared. Oh, I don't know, Jakia. It could be. You never know. I don't know if they hop fences, but I know I need one. Yeah, right. Cause the police, they don't do shit. The police, they try to catch them, and they never catch them. They never catch them. They done tried to catch them around my house, and it just turned out really fucking bad, like really fucking awful. So these motherfuckers are faster than lightning and uncatchable. So I think I'm gonna have to invest in a fence, y'all. And I don't know how much it's gonna cost to put a fucking fence around an acre and a half, but I'm gonna find out because I'm gonna do it. I'm tired of this shit. And it's just so crazy because they keep fucking with me. So, right. They're not using my phone Z at all. They better smoke signal whoever the fuck they need to talk to. They better smoke signal that shit because you can't dial on my phone. I'm not doing it. Just to see that motherfucker this morning was creepy as shit, y'all. Like I didn't know what to think. I thought it was Toots. I really thought it was my baby. I'm like, this girl has lost her damn mind. She think her bus is coming this early, and then I'm like, Toots, and this shit don't move. It don't answer. It don't say yes, ma'am. It don't say shit. It just stand there, and then that shit step for step with me. I take a step, it take a step. I take a step, it take a step, until both of us were sprinting to the fucking front door. I had on house shoes, y'all. I came up out my house shoes, y'all. I left my house shoes in the driveway. I ran straight up out of the motherfuckers. I didn't want that shit to touch me, get close to me, grab me. I didn't even want to look it in the face. I didn't want to look at the eyes. I didn't want to do none of that shit. I was just trying to get my ass in the house as soon as possible because I didn't want that shit to come at me at all. Oh, so y'all, now do we need to do a raffle to guarantee a new fence? I don't do a raffle. Yes, I do need. I need to put one of y'all right on top of my roof so y'all can knock these motherfuckers out and they come out the wood just pat, pat, pat. It costs $500 for a fence around your house, girl. I gotta figure out, cause like I said, I'm on about an acre of land, so I know it's gonna be extra, cause I'm on such a big piece of land. So yeah, and I gotta get lights too, y'all. It's so much shit I gotta invest into, cause this shit done started back up. Thank you, Jersey. Yes, I gotta get lights. I bought lights. Okay, so one of my family members from TikTok had got me some lights to go on the house, and they were awesome lights, but they don't shine bright. You know what I'm saying? They only shine like in the area where that light is, and y'all done seen my backyard. That shit is bananas big. So I need like some fucking flood lights. You know what I'm saying? Like something like time something get in the vicinity. It just fire up that whole backyard. I'm talking about wake the neighbors because it's so fucking bright lights. That's what I need. That's what I need to get. I need to get me some of them. I wanted to sell spotlights, like Hollywood spotlights with sensors on them. I need some shit that big. I need something that can flag a fucking plane down. I need some bright shit just like that. Like, cause I'm telling you, cause I, I didn't go back out there to get my shoe. Yeah, I have not been outside. I ain't go out there to get my shoe. My Toots brought the shoes in the house. Cause no, Toots brought the shoes in the house. She's like, Mama, your house shoes out here. No reason, cause I can't even tell Toots what happened. Cause then she gonna start freaking out, and then I'm gonna have a child sleeping on my floor again. No, we're not doing that. So, what happened? Nothing. Just left my shoes out here. Keep bringing them in the house, and I left the fucking shoes. I ran out of my shoes, honey. I wasn't finna try to keep those shoes on my feet, and that shit was chasing me. No, that would have been dumb as hell. No, I can't right on about fuck that. I can buy some more house shoes. I can buy some more flip flops. You can't buy another auntie. So I left them goddamn shoes exactly where they wanted to fucking stay. Huh. So, um, yeah, keep that shit. You good, So just want to let y'all know, Auntie done started going through the bullshit again. Yeah, I need some stadium lights for this shit. But let me go ahead. I just been talking for almost 30 minutes about this shit. I'm finna go ahead and start y'all story time. This is crazy. I just couldn't believe it, y'all. I was floored. I had to tell somebody like this shit starting up again. And I ain't calling the police because they fat asses ain't gonna do nothing. Don't act like they ran around my house. Okay, so Shartavia, India, and Nino. This is you guys' story time. You guys, thumbs up live if everybody is ready. Okay. Auntie need some help, y'all. If y'all know some people that do fences, they can look at. Her auntie ain't balling. If they can look at and do some fences, I need that shit. I need that shit. Cause once I get there, I gotta see. I can't even let Bam. See, it'll be different if I can let Bam out and he protect the house. But I can't even let Bam out because Bam ain't a protector. He's a lover. He's not a fighter. He's a lover. So if them BEKs came through the wood, Bam would run over there to lick their face. He's not gonna bark. He's not gonna run them away. He's gonna become friends with these motherfuckers. And I'm not letting Bam back in the house once he become friends with the motherfuckers. His ass become homeless once he become friends with them because I'm not letting his ass back in the house. All the love in the world, I will not let Bam. I love Bam to death. I promise you, I'd kick a car ass if it hit my baby. But if he get out there and become friends with the goddamn BEKs, his ass is gone. He upper room. He was a good dog. He used to love pepperoni. I'm telling you, we're gonna talk about his ass in the past, because I'm not opening up the door. I don't give a fuck how long he scratch and cry at they goddamn back door. No. Take your ass on through the woods to wherever the BEKs came from, because that is your new home now. You no longer live in this house. I'm not opening the door for you. I'm not throwing no treats, no pepperonis, no snacks, no water, no cover, no bowl, no blanket, none of that shit. Take your ass over there to them, because you belong to them now. So, until I can get a fence, Bam can't go outside and be in the yard to keep an eye on everything. So, can I get them thumbs? Let me see who already. Can I get them thumbs? Get them thumbs, see who already. Let's see who already. Y'all know, Bam will be homeless as shit. I'm telling you, boy. Put his bed outside so the BEKs can come back and get that. His bed, his food. Our BEK money spent just like our money spent. I want y'all to leave me money for that big ass bag of dog food I just purchased recently that his ass just got since he wanted to move out and be with y'all. Cause shit. At that point you done chose a side. You done picked a side and I'm done. So all right, you guys. So this story time has Shartavia, India, and Nino in it. I know Nino here. I know Shartavia here. I know India here. So everybody, yes, is here. That is for their story time. Okay. So Shartavia, India, and Nino all lived in the Lake Lanier area. Lake Lanier story time. So I hope you guys got your shots ready. Okay, Magenta, I'm gonna try everything that I tried last year, and I might have to take me another trip back to Savannah because they had so much sage. They had the Palo Alto. Everybody was telling me to get. Who would have thought? Oh, I was just around all that shit last week, and then this week this shit start when I'm not around. Oh, it just make me mad. Okay, so Shartavia, India, and Nino all stayed in. No, I don't have stones. Toots got crystals for herself, but I don't have any stones. Like everything that I would have needed to protect myself from the goddamn BEKs, y'all, was at that fucking store. It was at that fucking store. At the fucking store. Yes, it was at the store. And I fucking I was so close, y'all. Had I known then what I know now, I'd have just stuck my arm up there and scooped all that shit into the buggy and paid for it. But here I am thinking I'm good. Them shits ain't gonna fuck with me no more. I didn't know these motherfuckers had a season where they just show up. I didn't know that. Somebody could have told me that. Thank you, Ashley. I'll take whatever I got. Uh, like the candles. Okay, I will definitely like the candles. Cause boy, whoo. Yep, I had to have my house blessed last year just to get some peace in this damn house. And now here we go all over again. Oh, it just makes me mad to know I was so close to having everything I would have fucking needed to get rid of this shit. And I didn't pick it up and buy it because I didn't think I was gonna fucking need it. And here it is, what, a week, 2 weeks later? I need the shit now? Like, okay, so Shatavia, India, and Nino all stayed in the Lake Lanier area. Uh, so so they all stayed in the Lake Lanier area, and I'm gonna give y'all some age ranges so y'all know how old everybody is. So Nino's 19, Shartavia's like 19, and India is roughly 17. So Shartavia and Nino has been dating for about 2 years. They go to the same high school. They all live in the same area. They, been dating for like 2 years. India is the best friend of Shartavia, and they've been best friends since kindergarten, since little bitty babies. So they've always been close. And when Nino come into the picture, they become the three musketeers. They always out together. They always out together at Lake Lanier. They go sit around the lake and drink, or sit around the lake and smoke. They always was together. It was always them three together. That's how the neighborhood always knew them. It was just crazy because from what I hear, the neighborhood, it was full of like older people. You may have had a couple younger people, kids and stuff here and there, but not a lot of younger people. So, and you know how older people live when they see girls around a lot of boys, or they see, she fast, all this bullshit. So everybody always thought that Nino was dating Shartavia and India because they was always together. So one day, Valentine Day rolls around for the Valentine Day. Valentine Day rolls around, and Nino decides he wants to get Shartavia something for Valentine Day, but because India is his homegirl too, and she hang around too, he wanted to get her something too. So he was riding with one of his friends in a car, and he seen a lady on the side of the road selling like big baskets and teddy bears and candy, all little Valentine Day stuff, right? So he tell his homeboy, pull over, let me go over here and get Shartavia and do something for Valentine's Day. So his homeboy pull over so he could go over there and, get what he wanted to get for Valentine's Day. So while he's over there browsing through the stuff that he wanted to get, a little boy gets out of a car and he walks up with like 3 necklaces he's about to sit on the table. And the lady stops him. She like, no, these are not for sale. Go put them back in the car. And he like, no, mommy, I got to put these on the table. She like, no. She give him this look. Nino hears the conversation. He noticed the conversation. He noticed the way the lady is acting. You know what I'm saying, about the necklaces. So he inquires about the necklaces. So, excuse me, ma'am. Can I see one of those necklaces? And she's like, no, those are not for sale. And he like, I thought they was for sale because the little boy was going to put it on the table. She like, no, they're not for sale. They're family heirlooms. They're not for sale. Okay, so you're not selling them because they family heirlooms or what? And she was like, I'm just not selling them because, they are family heirlooms, but I'm just not selling them. So he was like, okay, cool. He just kept looking around at what he wanted to get. And then the lady phone ring. And while she's on the phone, you can hear her conversation. And she's basically talking about how she's broke as shit. How they are staying in a hotel and she's selling all this stuff to try to pay for her hotel fee. So Nino hears this, and she gets out the phone. So Nino comes back over. He like, "Excuse me, miss. I heard your situation, and I heard what's going on. How about this? How about I give you $300 for those necklaces that you didn't want to sell?" And the lady was like, "No, no, 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 I can't. No, I can't sell those necklaces. No, they're family heirlooms." He's like, "I'm just trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? So you won't be out here all day trying to sell. You can actually go and lay down with your family and shit. Like, I'm trying to help, but you don't want to sell the necklaces." And the lady was like, I can't sell the necklaces. So a girl jumps out of the car, about 16, which is the lady daughter, and she walks up and she like, "Mama, what's going on?" Because she hear her mama like getting up, like excited, but then she's like, "Mom, what's going on?" And her mom was like, "Nothing. Just get back in the car." So Nino was like, "I just want to buy them. I'll give you $400 for the necklaces." And her daughter's like, "What necklaces, Mama? What are you talking about?" And she look at her daughter and she like, "No, those are family heirlooms. We can't sell them." And her daughter was like, "Mama, sell them. Like we ain't got no money. We hungry. We been sitting in the car." Like her whole family, all her kids were in the car with her. Like they were sitting in the car with her. Apparently, they couldn't go back to the hotel because all their stuff was in the hotel. They couldn't go back to the hotel to even get their stuff until they paid the hotel for that day. So her daughter was saying all of this, and she's telling, her mama, "Sell it. We need the money, Mama. We really need the money." So Nino looking at her like, I'm just trying to help. I mean, $400. You ain't gonna make that selling all this stuff right here. You can sell all this stuff and not make this. I'm just trying to help. So the lady was just like, she said something in Spanish. She said something in Spanish before she was like, "Okay, fine. I really didn't want to part with these, but fine. We need the money." And she go gets the necklaces, and the way she brings the necklaces back, she bring them back so gentle, like it's not glass. These are necklaces, but she's holding them so gently when she bring them back to him. And he's like, "Oh yeah, these are real nice. Oh, my girlfriend gonna love this. Oh, this is so yes. Can you wrap them up?" And she like, "I don't have anything to wrap them. These up. They're too small. But here you go." And he give her $400, and he takes the necklaces. He jumps in the car. He telling homeboy, "Look, I got these necklaces, man. I got one for my baby and I got one for India." And homeboy was like, "Who is India?" "My home girl, India, man. We like the three fucking musketeers. I got her something for Valentine's Day and I got my baby something for Valentine's Day. So I just need to find a box to put it in." So he goes to his mama house, go through, tear his mama closet up, because she keep everything in boxes. Her shoes, her perfume, everything still in boxes. So he go through there. He finds two boxes to put the necklace in, and he wrap them up, and he meets Shartavian them at Lake Lanier. Well, they know a little spot where they sit and smoke. So he come down there, Shartavian and Enda already down there smoking. So he come down, he gives Shartavia a hug and a kiss. "Happy Valentine's Day, babe." She like, "Thank you, babe. Happy Valentine's Day." And both of them had him something for Valentine's Day. He was like, "Aw, that's so sweet. I got y'all something too." He gave both of them the necklace. And they're like, "Oh my God, it's so pretty. Thank you. Thank you." And they sat there and they kept smoking. They chilled for the rest of the night. He put both of their necklaces on their neck. And they sat there and they chilled for the rest of the night. Next day, school. They go to school, and off the rip, shit is just not right. So Nino normally waits for them outside of school because he get there first. So he normally sits on the steps and wait on them for them to come up. Shartavia shows up first. She walks up, and he's like, "Hey, babe." She like, "Don't fucking touch me." And he instantly started to think, "Damn, did we get into it last night? Like, what the fuck? Babe, you okay?" She like, don't leave me alone." She just walked past Nino. And he like, "Babe, babe." He walking into the school behind her. "Babe, are you okay?" She like, "Look, stop calling me that. Don't touch me. Just leave me alone." The fuck? All right, I'll give you your space. Okay. He back up. You know what I'm saying? He go to his locker all sad and shit because he don't understand what the fuck going on. So while he's at his locker, he got the locker door open, and he pull his book out and he put it in his book bag before he can reach in the locker again. The locker door slam. Bow! It's India. And she just standing there. He like, "What's going on, India? What's today about? What you got going on today?" She like, "How dare you?" "The fuck? What are you talking about?" "How dare you?" "How dare I what? What the fuck?" She like, "You so fucking disrespectful." She mushes him in the goddamn head. Huh. "You so fucking disrespectful." And Nino like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she just walks off. He don't know what the fuck going on. He confused as shit. The fuck? But he goes on to class. While he in class, he texting both of them. What is wrong with y'all? Why y'all mad at me? I ain't even did nothing. What the hell is the problem? It's a group chat. So he texting both of them in this group chat. What is y'all problem? What is wrong with y'all? I ain't even done nothing to y'all. What is the damn problem? And then it shows Shartavia left the chat. The fuck? This ain't right. Something ain't right. It's not right. So they got gym together. They all go to gym. Nino sitting on the bleachers waiting on them to come in. When they come in, they look at Nino, roll their eyes, and go on to the other side. He like, wait a fucking minute. Like, this is not right. Something's not fucking right. So he gets up off the bleacher. He go over there where they at. What the fuck is y'all problem, man? What is wrong with y'all? And instantly, India stands up and she get confrontational. She in his face like, who the fuck are you, bruh? Get up out my fucking face, bruh. Like, she's like, this bitch is ready to throw hands. Like, she in his face, mushing him like, what the fuck is your problem, duh? And Nino just like, he dealt with it for a minute. You know, he was like, go on, quit playing, go on. He took it for a while, and then finally he just pushed India ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, gone on. But when he pushed her, he grabbed her shirt, ripping her necklace off her neck. And it fell to the ground. And when it fell, she fell to the ground. And then she gets up and she's like, why you do that? Why you push me? I ain't do nothing to you. And you know, like, because you kept mushing me in my fucking face. How many times you think you could do that shit before I get pissed off? And she like, I didn't touch you. Why would you do something like that? Like, my chest hurt. Why would you do that? And she just grabbed her stuff and ran. And you know, like, the fuck? And Shartavia's like, just get the fuck off and over here. Don't even fucking touch me. Just get away from me. And you know, like, babe, I just need to talk to you. She like, hey, no, get the fuck away from me. Okay. So, P's over with. It's time to go. Nino done tried all day to talk to both of them. They didn't want to talk to him. He like, fuck it. So Nino's just finna walk home. As he's walking home, India runs up behind him. Why you leaving there? Why you ain't waiting for us? And he stops and he looked back and he like, what? She like, why you leaving us? You normally wait on us. Why you leaving us? He like, oh, you talking to me now? And you're like, I always talk to you. What are you talking about? And he's like, you ain't talked to me this morning. You just kept putting your fucking hands on me. No, I didn't, Nino. What are you talking about? I never touched you. He like, yes, the fuck you did. And the fact that you sitting here playing like you don't remember just pisses me off even more. Just leave me alone, India. And she runs in front of him and cut him off from walking. She like, look him in his face. And she like, Nino, I swear I did not touch you. I don't know what you're talking about. So he's looking at her. He could tell she really has no fucking idea what he's talking about. So he tells her everything that happened. And she's like, I don't remember none of that. You gave us a necklace? He like, yeah, I gave y'all a necklace last night, and y'all just be acting fucking weird. And she was like, the last thing I remember is smoking. I don't even remember you coming, you know, to where we smoking. I don't remember none of that. Like, she had no memory of that shit. And Nino was trying to explain to her, and she was just like, she has no memory of that shit. While they talking, Shartavia rides by in a car with another dude. Nino like, what the fuck? She just onto my side, eye the shit out of him, roll her eyes and everything, and rides off with another dude. And India is screaming for her like, Shartavia, but car just rides off. And she like, Nino, what the fuck? Did y'all get the argument? He like, no, she's been acting really fucking weird, just like you was acting this morning. And then he looked at her and he noticed her necklace went on her neck. He said, where your necklace at? And she was like, I don't have on a necklace. I don't know. When did you lose your necklace? I don't know. So Nino started to put two and two together and he takes off running. And India's like, what's wrong? She runs behind him. He runs into the gym right where they were sitting there and he looks down and there's the necklace. Nino put two and two together. She was flipping the fuck out this morning. She was acting crazy towards me this morning. She was acting crazy towards me in PE. She only started to realize what the fuck was going on after PE. That's when he figured out it got to be the fucking necklaces. So now at this point, he tells India, it's the necklaces. We need to get the necklace off Shartavia. Like, that's why she acting like that. Something wrong with the necklaces, man. Like, we need to get the necklace. He picked up the necklace that he gave. Thank you, Reese. He picked up the necklace that he gave India and put it in his pocket. And then they went to Shartavia's house. Shartavia wasn't there. Her mom said that she called and said she was staying after school. And they know she didn't stay after school because they saw her ride off with this dude. So India's calling Shartavia's phone. Shartavia's, picking up the phone. Hello, what you want? She like, Shartavia, I really need to talk to you. She like, bitch, get off my phone. I ain't got time. She hangs up on India. India called back. She answers again. What do you want? India like, it's an emergency. I really need to talk to you. Something's wrong. She like, girl, bye. I ain't got time for your shit. Hangs up the phone again. India calls back. She answered the phone. Look, I told you I ain't got time for your shit. So India like, Shartavia, I really need you. It's something going on. I don't know what's going on. And Shartavia's like, you okay? She like, no, I'm not okay. I really need you. And you keep hanging up on me. And Shartavia like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's wrong? What's wrong? She like, I don't want to talk over the phone. Like, can you meet me at the playground? Or can you meet me at the lake where we always be at? She was like, I'll meet you at the lake. I'm not too far from the lake. I'll meet you at the lake. I'll be there. Just hold on. I'm coming. Thank you, Chastain. So India and Nino gets to the lake. They hurry up and rush to the lake before she get there. Shartavia gets to the lake. She's rushing down the pathway to their little hideout where they be smoking and shit. She rushing down there. India, 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 India. India's laying on the ground and like right there where they smoking. She just laying there with her eyes closed. And she runs over. She like, India, India, are you okay? And she's shaking India. India just laying there with her eyes closed. India, India, are you okay? India open her eyes and she grabs Shartavia's hands. And Shartavia's like, what are you doing? She wouldn't let Shartavia's hands go. So Nino runs up behind her and he snatches the necklace off her neck and throws that shit. And when he snatches it off her neck, Shartavia just falls to the ground. So now they dropping her like, oh shit, Shartavia, 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 you okay? Shartavia, Shartavia. As she's laying there, foam starts to come out of her mouth. Now they scared as shit. Like Neil is like Nino is scared as shit. He's like, babe, he's shaking her face, slapping her face. She not moving. It's just like more and more slob and fucking foam and spit is coming out of her mouth. Nino was like, fuck that. He wiped all that shit off her mouth, grabbed her nose and blew and started CPR because he didn't know what the fuck was going on with her. All he knew was she wasn't waking up. It was foam coming out of her mouth. He just started CPR on her ass. The more he pumped her chest, it's just like thick, liquid looking shit is rolling out the side of her mouth, and she's just like shaking and shit. And India's like slapping her in the face. Wake up, Shartavia, wake up. And Neil is steady doing CPR on her ass and trying to help her. And finally, she just like sits up and she throws up like this clear, gooky looking shit out of her mouth. She just throws it up in like water, but it's not water. It's like clear. It's like gelatin like. And it's clear. And she just throws that shit up out of her mouth, like gagging, like getting that shit up out of her mouth. They hitting her in the back. And she is just like gagging and gagging. And then finally she's just like, what is going on? Like, what? She had no idea what was going on. They had to explain to her what was going on. The last night, this girl thought it was the same night. Shartavia thought it was the same night. She thought it was still Valentine's Day. She like, why? Like, what is going on? Like, this is what you do to me on Valentine's Day? And he like, it's not Valentine's Day. And she like, yes, it is Valentine's Day. He like, no, baby, Valentine's Day was yesterday. She like, no, Valentine's Day is today because we were here Valentine's Day. Remember? He like, no, babe, that was yesterday. And they explained to her everything that was going on. She could not believe this shit. She's like, nope, that's not true. That's not true. And then she looks at her phone and she got like a million messages from her mom. And all her messages are saying that she's so disrespectful. They never known her to be that way. What is wrong with her? Why are you acting this way? Why is your behavior this way? Like, she was just out of character for everybody, including her family. And everybody was wondering what was going on with her. So when they told her what was going on, took the necklace off her and told her what happened, she couldn't believe it. So he picked the necklace up and he put it in his pocket. And he said he took the necklaces home. He put them in like a little satchel bag. A little bag you might get your ring or something in when somebody buy it for you. He had like a little bag like that. He put it in his satchel bag and he put it inside the Bible and he closed it. And he kept it in the Bible. He said he has never moved it from the Bible. Shartavia and India has never had any type of changes with their behavior or anything like that since. He has kept those necklaces in the Bible with the Bible closed on top of them necklaces. He has hid that Bible under the mattress of his bed to make sure those necklaces don't come out or anybody find them and put them on. So he's kept them like that for years. Mm-hmm. He's kept them put away. He didn't want nobody to accidentally see him, a niece, a mama, a grandmama. Ooh, these cute, and put it on, and then, so he put them in the Bible and he kept them there. So ever since then, they ain't had no problems. This was going on when they was like 17, 18, so 17, 18 years old. And these people are now in their 30s and are still as thick as fucking thieves, y'all. It's just like one more person added now because India has her husband, so now it's all four of them being the four musketeers. They go traveling together, they do everything together. They have never, their friendship has never steered clear since then. They never had an issue with their friendship. They've all been friends for Shartavia and India have been friends for over 30 years. So, and Neil jumped in whenever they were like 18, 17, 18. So they're all in their 30s now. So friendship has been running strong and doing good. So yeah, that's you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you go get you something to drink. Get your snacks, retwist your twisties, use the bathroom magenta, wash your hands, make nasty, don't forget. And meet me back here in 5 minutes. Okay. You are so welcome, love. Can I see the drink again? And for all my family members that have not closed the door, can you please close the door? It is cold as shit. And when I say close the door, if you're new to my page and you don't know what I mean when I say close the door, I mean thumbs up the live. Thank you. All right, Shartavia. Crank yourself up for real. Oh, goodness. You showed me that earlier while I was at work. I'm glad y'all liked the first story. Babe, she wants you to see what she drew. Family members, I can still feel a breeze. So that means some of y'all ain't thumbs up live because the door is still open. I can feel it. It's cold. Teeth chattering cold. Cold. See, Shartavia, you didn't even get your ass chewed out this time. You good. So yes, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that new merch shirt in the shop tonight. As you can see, Nino just dropped the merch link for you guys to go over and check it out. Check out the merch shirt. So I'm dropping some more tonight, you guys. So go over there and check them out. Tell me what you guys think, if you like them or anything. Can you get my computer tips?
Don't forget to check out the shoes.
Yeah, I think the shoe link is on the community page somewhere, but the shoe link is on there. So let's see. Come on, it's 30. Who the hell left the door open? I don't know, Daddy. I really have no idea who left the door open. Yes, check out the merch, people. Check out the merch. So, yes, you guys. Let's see, is my shirt all the way? Yes, it should be there soon, okay?
Speaking of which, my stuff still ain't came.
From where? Cassandra ain't on here. You got to he up on Instagram, but she been going through some stuff. She has some family issues, so can't really hold that against her. Thank you, Creasy. Moderators, y'all make sure y'all get these names because I'm gonna need all of them. Yes. So you guys check out the merch shop because I am working on new merch. And if y'all got any relatives or family members that is in the Atlanta area that do fences and can give a bitch a huge discount,
Hit her up.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And if you did get a merch shirt in the past and you ain't posted your picture on Instagram in our LL family Instagram page, you better do it.
Well, it was my friend's birthday today, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it was like, so what'd you get me? And I'm like, what did you get me last year? And he was like, nothing. I was like, exactly. And he was like, come on, like, you already know I've been talking to you about that hoodie for a while. I'm like, what hoodie? He was like, the one you got on. I'm like,
Everybody want them hoodies. Tell them all they gotta do is go online and pay for it, just like your mama did for you.
mm.
And you had a mental breakdown. You all right, Jim? Now you strong, girl. Gotta be strong. See, I think I be feeling like a lot of my family do go through a lot of stuff. Y'all do go through a lot of stuff, and all I can tell y'all is look at the bright side. I know it be sounding like a bunch of bullshit when I say it, but I be so serious when I say it because no matter what you going through right now, it is always somebody in the world that's going through a whole hell of a lot worse than what you going through at that time. So that's how you have to look at it. You can't look at it like, oh, I lost my job and I got this and I'm so fucked up, because you could be a motherfucker unemployed with no legs, no arms, no ways to goddamn help yourself. So you got to be grateful for the little things that you do have, and the little shit that do happen, you just got to take it with a grain of salt, because you could be in a way worse situation. Like Gemini, I understand you had a mental breakdown, but you are strong, babe. Know that you could be on that mental breakdown in a crazy hospital with one of the white jackets on to make you hug yourself, eating a different variety of jello in a rubber room all goddamn day for the rest of your life. But you're not. You not. You here with us. So that just goes to show you right there, you strong enough to get through this shit, man. L family don't produce bitches. You strong. Remember that. All right, we got one more minute. Is everybody back? Is everybody back? Is everybody back? But we gonna keep you in our prayers, Gemini. You know we is, baby. Yeah, it's just a speed bump in life, baby. Ride right on over that ship and keep it moving, boo. Cause you are strong, and God got your back. Keep the faith, and you walk by faith, baby. You'll make it. I'm telling you. Oh, all right, guys. So we're about to get ready to start this second story time. So if you guys are ready, go ahead and thumbs up and let me see you guys are ready. And Gemini, you follow me on Instagram. So if you ever need anybody to talk to, hit me up on Instagram. I'm there. I'm always there for you guys if y'all ever need me. All you gotta do is hit me up on Instagram. I make time, find time. I might not respond off the rip because I may be at work, but I do make time to come see what's going on. So if you need me, Gemini, just let me know. Reach out to me and let me know, and I'll be here. I'll be that shoulder you need to cry on or that ear you need to vent to. So I'm here. Let me see. We ain't got enough thongs. Everybody ain't ready? Let's see. We get deeper and deeper into this bottle. I'm sleep good tonight. Yes, you supposed to sleep good tonight. Uh, okay, let me see something. Okay, I see everybody's pretty much ready. So now I have a question for you guys, and I want an honest answer. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this design before I put it out on the merch shop. Okay. I second that, Nino. So stupid. So what do y'all think? And be honest. So that is the latest creation that's gonna come out on the shirt tonight. I'm gonna drop the shirt tonight. So that's the shirt that's gonna hit the merch shop tonight, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Second story time is gonna have Maddie, Chastain, and Chase, our new member from Monday. Nah, that's cute. Can't read the bottom though. I'm blind. Oh goodness, day. So you seen the picture, the emoji that was up there, and it's basically giving you the definition of it, which is one, I know you fucking lying. Two, boy, bye. Three, who you talking to, boo? Four, don't. Did she just try? Did you just try? Five, I'm done. Yeah. Four, like, wait, let me see. And six, stop the cap. So that's what it said at the bottom. Let's see, we need four stories tonight. Ooh, reality. Ooh. Not that shirt is my life. Reality ain't got no people to make it all that way, so we gonna go with what we got. Okay. Alrighty. So Maddie, Chastain, and Chase. I didn't get zapped, y'all. I know Chastain in here. Is Maddie and Chase in here? That shirt drops tonight, you guys, in the merch shop. And Nino has already put the link at the top. Well, he put the link in here so you guys can check out the merch shop and get yours. It's going to drop when I get off live. It's going to be on everything. Bags, hats, teddy bears, all that good shit. So just check it out. Yeah, so it don't look like our other two people for story time is here, but it's all right because Chastain is here because she's always here. You know what? I think I'm gonna start giving out perfect attendance awards. You're gonna actually get a whole goddamn letter in the mail from Auntie for perfect attendance on live. since y'all can't have award day on live. All right, we got Maddie, Chastain, and Chase. You go, babe. Okay. All righty, here we go. So this story takes place in Savannah, guys. In Savannah. Okay, you're so welcome. What's not? Y'all miss. I said, well, now I'm on call 24/7. I said I was gonna sit about. Thank you, Tara. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through my live. I'm gonna go through all my members and all the members that I see all of the time. You guys will receive a perfect attendance reward from me. You have a perfect attendance award that you can put on your wall from Auntie, saying that you had perfect attendance during Auntie story times. Oh yeah, I know who I'll be here. Please believe I keep an eye on everybody that be here. Okay, so Maddie, Chastain, and Chase, this stories for you guys. Alrighty. Maddie, Maddie and Chase ain't here, so we're gonna make Maddie the person. Okay, so Maddie ran a boarding house in the Lake Lanier area. I mean, not Lake Lanier, but I got perfect attendance in the Savannah area. Now, the house that she has been knocked down, rebuilt, knocked down because a lot of tragic shit happened at this house. So they don't rebuild this house twice. And she's the the landlord of the house. Not so much as the landlord. She don't own it. She's just the person that's supposed to take care of the house. You know what I'm saying? So she has a room in this house, and she's renting out other rooms in this house. So she rents rooms out in this house, and Chastain and Chase were both looking for somewhere to go. Now, right before they get ready to go in the house, they bump into each other in front of the house. Hey, girl, how you doing? You coming in here to get a room too? Yeah, I'm trying to get me somewhere to stay too, just temporarily. It's like my apartment. Get ready. Yeah, me too, girl. So they goes on into they get ready to go up to the door. As they're getting ready to go up to the door, a homeless woman is walking by, and she screams out, "Y'all don't want to go in now." The fuck? So Chastain and Chase look back like, who the fuck talking to? And they see the homeless lady is standing like right in front of the steps of the house. And she is yeah, you can do that. You got it. So She is standing in front of the door, in front of the house. She ain't came up the steps. She just standing there, and she's like, "You don't want to go in now. That ain't where you want to be." Who you talking to? Us? And the homies like, "Ain't nobody else standing up there." Yeah, y'all who I'm talking to. This bitch trying to get disrespectful. She trying to get beat up today. Like, is this bitch trying to get beat up today? And Chase like, "Look, I don't know who the fuck she is. I don't know her. I don't know the bitch either. Why the fuck is she talking to her?" So the lady like, "Y'all didn't hear me?" Chase turned around like, "What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all don't want to go in there. That ain't where you want to be. You might want to find your hotel or something. You don't want to go in there." So they come back down the steps and they ask the lady, "What the hell is you talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all don't want to go in there. I'm telling you, that ain't where you want to be." "Okay, you said that 3 times. Why don't we want to go in there? Why that's not where we want to be?" She was like, "Cause people be coming up missing in that house." A lot of people came up missing in that house. The fuck you mean people be coming up missing in that house? If people be going in that house and they'll never come out. Like, if people go in there, they'll never come out. Like, they'll never come out. The fuck? They looking at each other, chasing Chastain, looking at each other like, this bitch for real? Maybe she drunk. You think she drunk? So who done been in that house that ain't never came out? A lot of people. A lot of people done been in the house and never came out. They went in the house and they never came out. And the police done been over here looking for them and their family and everything. They never came up out of there. And that ain't where you want to live. So Chastain look at Chase and Chase like, I think she drunk. "Okay, ma'am. Thank you for the warning. We appreciate it. You know, you can go on to your box or wherever you were going. We're going to go on up here." A lady walking on down the street. She said, I told you not to go in there." She just kept saying that as she walked down the street. I told him not to go in there. I told him not to go in there. She walked on down the street. And they just watched her ass walk on down the street and they go on back up. And they knock on the door. And Maddie comes to the door. And she's like, "Hi, ladies, how can I help you?" And they're like, "We seen that you had rooms for rent here." "Yeah, I do. Come on in." So they come in and they look around. It's a big ass, Victorian type house. They look around. "Okay, so how many rooms the house has?" She said it has 6 rooms. "Okay, so how many people already live here?" "It's 3, and then if you and her come in, it'll be 5. I make 6, but we'll still have an extra room open." "Okay. So what's the rent like?" "Thank you, Reese." "What's the rent like?" She tell them how much the rent and everything is, decent amount. Chase and Chastain both feel like they can handle it. "Okay, cool. We want to get the room. Can you show us the room?" She take them upstairs, and she shows Chastain her room first. And Chastain goes in her room. She looks around. Everything look good. And then she looks up in the ceiling and she see like this big, like a water spot over the bed almost. It looks dark, like mold or some shit. And she like, "That don't look safe. What is that?" And she was like, "Oh, I had a pipe burst, but we cleaned it up. Don't worry. It should be fine." Chastain like, "You sure that ain't mold? Because, people can get sick from mold." And she was like, "No, it's not mold. It was just a water pipe that burst, but you should be fine in here. We fixed the water pipe. It's not going to be anything leaking or anything like that." So Chastain was like, "Okay." And then she takes Chase to her room. And Chase looks around her room and everything, and she see everything is okay except for a big stain on the wooden floor over in the corner. She like, "What the hell is that?" And the lady was like, "Oh, when the pipe burst, water leaked in here on the floor. It's okay. It sat in the wood, sat on the floor. I was on vacation when it happened. So the water sat on the floor for about a week and it stained the hardwood. So it's just water." Okay. So Maddie gives them their room. She tells them, this is when you pay rent every Friday. You make your own breakfast. You buy your own damn food. Little refrigerators in your room. So here you go. "Okay, thank you." And Maddie goes on back downstairs to her room. So Chastain comes out of her room and she goes in the Chase room and she like, "Girl, I don't trust that goddamn spot over my ceiling. Like, I really feel like this mold." She like, "Bitch, look at my floor." She gonna tell me the water that came out of your room came into my room on the damn floor. Like, this don't look safe. So they are now talking about like, this shit don't seem right. It just don't seem right at all. But they stay there. That next morning they get up, they go downstairs, and it's a couple other people that stay in the house downstairs fixing them something to eat. So they say hey to everybody, and and they notice I thought she said it's supposed to be somebody else down here, because didn't she say the 5 rooms, well, including her roommate, 5, and it was extra, so it should be another person here. And everybody was like, "Yeah, it was that girl. What happened to her?" "I don't know. Did she move out?" "I don't know. I ain't seen her in a couple days." So they go knock on the girl bedroom door, and Nothing. You don't hear nothing. The door just creaks open. And they look in and all her shit still there. But she ain't there. So they go back downstairs and they, in the kitchen fixing breakfast and Maddie comes out her room. So they're like, Maddie, what happened to the girl that was upstairs? What girl? You remember you told us all the rooms were filled except for one? That girl that was upstairs. You see everybody in the kitchen. The girl that was upstairs. Where is she? I don't know. Matter of fact, I haven't seen her. Don't you collect rent from this bitch? How you ain't seen her? I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her at all. Like, I really don't know where she is. I haven't seen her. And Maddie walks off and go back into her room and close the door. So Chastain and Chase like, why the fuck is she acting like that? She acting real weird. So everybody's talking in the kitchen started talking like, why the fuck is she acting weird like that? Like, you notice how she just ran back into her room when you asked about the girl? Like, so now everybody in the house is like, the fuck is going on? So when they start to look like that, that's when Chastain was like, well, y'all, when we was coming up to the door, this fucking homeless lady outside stopped us and told us people be coming up missing in this damn house. And they like, what? Yes, that's what the homeless lady told us. But we thought the bitch, she was drunk. We thought she was crazy. We told the bitch to go on back to her box and go to sleep. Like, we didn't know that's what she told us. So they like, the lady told y'all that for real? It was a homeless lady. We don't know if she was drunk, but that's what she said. She said people have came up missing out of this house. The police done been here looking for folk, and families done came here looking for folk, and they ain't never been able to find their family members, and they come in this house and they never come out. Okay. So now they go knock on Maddie door. Hey, Maddie, can we talk to you? I'm busy right now. I can't come out. No, bitch. Pause your TV, whatever the fuck you doing. Stop playing in your pussy, whatever you're doing. We need you to come out here because we need to talk. And she like, I'll be out there in like 15, 20 minutes. No, we need you to come out right now. She's like, I'm coming. Okay. So about 5 or 10 minutes later, she come out the room. What is it? What is so important? Y'all just had to interrupt my show and everything I had going on in my room. So Chastain was like, so how many people done came up missing in this house? And Maddie was about to answer. She was about to answer, y'all. She was finna say an answer, but then she caught herself and she was like, huh? And they was like, how many people done came up missing in this house? And she was like, no one's came up missing in this house. What are you talking about? People outside this house have said that people have walked in this house and never came out of this house. Like, what happened to the people in this house? Nobody, nothing. Everybody's packed out and left. Like, what do you mean something that never came out? Like, what do you mean? Like, that makes no sense. Like, what do you mean? And she's like, exactly what I said. People outside this house have said people have came into this house and never came out. Police have been here looking for family, looking for these folks. Family members have been here looking for people. So how many people came up missing in this house? Who told you that? She was like, it don't matter who told me that. I just want to know how many people came up missing in this house. And everybody's standing there waiting on the fucking answer. And Maddie's like, you know what? I don't have time for all of this. You guys are really like tripping. I'm going back into my room. And one of the guys that stayed in the room house was like, no, we need an answer. Like, we really want an answer. Like, we're not laughing. We're not playing. We're serious as fuck right now. We need an answer. And Maddie looked back at them and she's like, I don't have time. And she goes back in her room and closes the door. Now everybody's feeling a little off. Like, something's not right in this house. Like, she's clearly hiding something and she don't want to say shit. Okay. They think nothing of it. They go on back to their room. Chastain gets up in the morning. She goes downstairs to start coffee. When she gets up, the rest of the house starts to get up and they start to come downstairs. When they get downstairs, everybody pretty much downstairs. The girl still is missing. She still ain't there for breakfast. And they notice Chase didn't come down. So Chastain was like, can one of y'all go up there and get my friend Chase and tell her to come down here for breakfast? Sure, we're going to get her. Somebody, one of the dudes go upstairs and they come back downstairs and they say, your friend ain't here. She was in her room last night. She went to sleep in her room last night. So she didn't go nowhere. Like, she probably didn't hear you when you was knocking on the door. Knock harder. He said, when I knocked on the door, her door just opened. All her stuff is in there, but she's not in there. Are you serious? He's like, yeah, I'm serious. So she goes upstairs and as she's going up steps, Chase, breakfast is ready. Chase. She goes to Chase's room, just like he said. Her door was open, all her stuff was there, but she wasn't there. Chase. So Chastain goes into her room, look into her bathroom that's in her room. Chase. Nobody says nothing. They go all around this goddamn house. There's no Chase. Chase isn't answering. They goes to the girl room who was missing the first day. When they get up there to knock on her door, door just open, but her room is empty. All her stuff is gone. The bed is made up for the next guest. Everybody see that shit. They rush downstairs and knock on Maddie's door. Hey, Maddie. She comes to the door. What? When did the girl move out? When did the girl we was asking you about yesterday, when did she move out? And Maddie was like, oh, yeah. She showed up last night, paid her rent, got her things and left. She said she got her an apartment. Really? And one of the girls was like, me and her was really close. She would have told me if something like that would have happened. Like, why didn't she come tell me that? Maddie's like, I don't know. I don't know why she didn't call. I don't know why she didn't tell you. But she showed up in the middle of the night. It had to be like 2 o'clock in the morning. She showed up, got all her things and left. That don't make no sense. So the girl walks off, dialing on her phone, trying to call the one that is gone all of a sudden, trying to call her. So Chastain say, hey, Maddie, before you close the door, where's Chase? Who's Chase? The girl that moved in the same time I moved in. Where's Chase? What she look like? Like, Maddie, don't play. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Where's my friend? Oh, the one that came in with you. Yes, the one that came in with me. Where is she? So last night, around the same time that the other girl came to get her shit, I seen your friend. She had clothes on. She said she was going on a hot date with some dude, and she couldn't wait to go on the date with him. And I told her, she needed to let you know that she was leaving, but she was like, she didn't need to worry about it because y'all wasn't close like that. And she just went on out the house and got in the car with some dude. Just ain't like, I really don't know the girl like that, so I don't know if she would do something like that, but I do have her number, so I'm just going to go call and see if she answers. So Chastain, when Chastain walk up to go call, the other girl come back, and the girl ain't answering her phone, but you said she packed up her shit and left. Why she not answering her phone then? And Chastain like, I don't know. I don't know why she's not answering her phone. So the girl started calling the phone again while she's standing there while Maddie is trying to tell everybody, what's going on. She's standing there, and while she's calling, Maddie robe light up. Her robe pocket lights up. And the girl like, is that her phone? And Maddie was like, oh no, I got a phone call. I gotta go, y'all. I got a phone call. And she just slammed the door. And they beating on the door like, Maddie. She like, I'm on the phone. I'll be out in a second. So while they standing there at the door waiting on her to come back out, Chastain walked back. So she like, Chase ain't answering her phone. I don't know what's going on. Like, she's not answering. And the girl was like, I don't know what it is. I think Maddie done something to them. She said, because I called my friend phone while Maddie was standing here, and Maddie pocket lit up when I was calling my friend phone. I think she has that girl phone in her pocket. But she ran back in the room and closed the door. So everybody was like, Maddie, beating on the door. Maddie act like she don't want to come out. So it's like, Chastain was like, well, I'm going to call the cops because something's not right. And Maddie don't say shit. Maddie didn't say nothing. So Chastain did exactly that. She called the police. Police come. She tell them what's going on. They ask where Maddie is. Maddie comes out. She comes on the front porch. They tell Maddie, look, your resident called, said a couple people come missing in the house. Can we come check? Maddie said no. Man, we just want to check and make sure there's nobody in the house that, they looking for their friends. We just want to make sure the friends aren't there. They're not in the house. I'm not giving you my permission to go through the house. You don't want to help us find these are your tenants they're looking for. You don't want to help? My tenants are not in this house. One moved out last night and the other one went on a date. They are just I don't know what their problem is. And then the girl was like, she has my friend phone. Like, watch this. And she called the phone and nothing happened. Maddie pocket didn't light up or nothing. And she was like, that phone is in her room. And the police was like, is it okay if we go in your room and look for the girl? No, you don't have my permission to come in this house at all. No. And the police is looking at Maddie and they was like, we had this problem out of you the last time. We're going to have this problem again. She like, I guess so, because you're not coming to my house. Unless you have a warrant, you're not coming to check anything. And Chastain is like, Maddie, why you acting like that? I'm just trying to find Chase. Like, what are you doing? And she like, I don't care. They're not coming in here. Okay, so they asked the police, what should we do? Because I really think my friend is in this house and she done something to her. So the police was like, can y'all come down here so we can get a statement for y'all? So Chastain and the other girl come down there to give their statements. And while they're down there, Maddie is on the front porch with her arms folded, but she's trying to watch Chastain them, what they saying. She all into the conversation. Police trying to ask her, can we go into the house, ma'am? And she like, no. I already said no, y'all can't go. She trying to see what's going on. She trying to hear what's being said. So the police tell Chastain, the other girl, y'all go ahead and write down what y'all said happened. So they grab the pen and the paper and they finna walk off. He like, no, right here. I need y'all to write that down right here. So they standing right there writing. He said, just keep writing as I talk to y'all. And they just kept writing with their head down. And he was like, have either of y'all ever know anybody that stayed in this house before? And both of them was like, no. And then Chastain was like, when we first got ready, when me and Chase got ready to go in the house, this homeless lady stopped us and told us that we didn't want to be in that house because people came up missing in that house and we thought she was drunk. And the police was like, oh no, she's not drunk. She wasn't lying. He was like, we've been called to this house several times because people have family members haven't heard from their other family members that go into this house. So Chastain sits up like, what? He like, just been down and keep writing. Because the whole time, Maddie is like, she trying to heal. So he like, just keep writing. So she just bent it down and kept writing. He was like, we've been through this house several times. Every time we come to this house to check, she will not let us check this house. These folks got missing person reports on them. Family ain't never found them again, but their last known place was in this house. They had a room in this house, or either they came to see somebody in this house, and they was never seen again. And Chastain like, and she won't let y'all in to check. He like, no, and we can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't. Yeah, we can see your comment, Chanel. He was like, and we can't just go in, without probable cause. We can't do shit. So he was like, y'all gonna have to figure this out. I don't know how y'all gonna do it because that woman is mean. He said the last time we tried to go in her house, she called our sergeant. She called the captain. She went bananas. Like 2 of our cops got their jobs taken because she went off so big about what was going on. Like, we don't fuck with her because she know a lot of people out here and we can get in trouble. So Chastain like, what the fuck do we do then? Because my friend was in their house. So he was like, I should suggest y'all come up with a plan. Y'all got to do something. Okay. So they finish writing and they go on back up there and they walk past Maddie. They side out the shit out of Maddie. Maddie is like watching them. What'd he say? What'd he say? Like nothing. He ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. Leave us alone. You ain't want to help us. Leave us alone. Okay, fine. So they go in the house and, they plan is to let Maddie fall asleep and they gonna check the house they got damn self. They gonna go in places they ain't even checked the first time because they couldn't. Maddie wouldn't let them. So Chastain decides this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for her to go to sleep and then we're gonna go check the house. So everybody went in their room and laid down. Chastain fell asleep. Chastain is woken up by somebody grabbing all on her. When she opened her eyes, it's like she can't see. Somebody is lifting her up out the bed and like taking her somewhere. And she's just like, can't scream, tape over her mouth. She's trying to kick and do all this shit, but nothing. It's like several hands on her. And this goes on for like a good 5 minutes of her feeling movement before she is like dropped on dirt. She feels like dirt. She dropped on dirt and then, like they snatched the bag off her head. And when the bag gets snatched off, she opens her eyes and Chase is laying right in front of her. They like face to face. And Chase's eyes is wide ass open. Chase is pale as shit. Chase ain't even breathing. She just laying there. And instantly, Chastain just like screams, but she got tape over her mouth. So she like, Woo! And they grab her. And Maddie walks down the stairs and she has like this big fucking butcher knife in her hand. They pick Maddie up. They pick Chastain up and put Chastain in a tub. Thank you, Trina. They put Chastain in a tub. So Chastain is like crying. She trying to talk with the shit on her mouth. She like, wah, wah. So Maddie comes down. She pulls the tape off just a little bit. And she's like, what do you want? And she's like, why are you doing this? Like, she crying, Maddie, like, why are you doing this, Maddie? Like, why are you doing this, Maddie? Like, I need the money. And she put it back over her mouth. And then she tell the dude, come on, come get her. So this guy's walking in with a fucking needle in his hand. And Chastain sees this shit, and she's like, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Y'all, this man get close to her, and he sticks her. And Chastain only remembers, like, doing this for a couple minutes before she's out. Chastain wakes up to the rest of the people in the house screaming and trying to wake her up, and on the phone with the police, and it's just like chaotic. It's a lot of shit going on. She don't really know what's going on. She's drowsy. She can't really focus. She's weak. She can't move. You know, she just don't know what the fuck is going on. She's in and out. She's in and out, and then when she wakes up again, she's in an ambulance. She's out, and when she wakes up again, she's in a hospital. So while she's in the hospital, she's in and out there before she just finally wakes up. And then the police is standing there. The same cop that was talking to her, he's standing there. He like, how you feeling? And she like, I just feel really, really weak. Like really, really weak. I don't know why. And he was like, it's because of what happened. And she's like, what happened? I don't know what happened. She's like, all I know is somebody took me out of my bed, and then I seen Maddie, and this man stuck me with a needle, and now I'm here. He was like, well, we got the call about 3:00 this morning, and we rushed over. And she was like, what happened? And he was like, well, according to your roommates, according to your housemates, they heard like banging, and they came downstairs to investigate the banging. And the banging was coming from a pantry in the closet, like in the kitchen. So everybody like goes over to this pantry to see what the banging is coming from. And when they open up the pantry door, it is a little a secret door on the floor of the pantry. And when they lifted it up, it was like, I guess it was a dude trying to hammer something. And they coming down the stairs, and they see this dude, and they see Chase, and they see the girl that was missing, and they charge at them, and I guess they fight down there. And Maddie ended up being killed during the fight, and it was two other dudes that was apprehended that was with Maddie down there. So the police locked up two people, and Maddie ended up dying in the process of the fight. And he was telling her, basically, Chase is dead, and the other girl that was in the house is dead as well. What? Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And she tried to sit up, and she's like, what the fuck? And he just like, lay down, be still, lay down, be still. And she's like, what is that? And she pulled the cover back, and she looks, and she has a long ass gash about this long, on her side. And he basically told her that Maddie had been running a black market organ scheme like thing. Black market organ selling. So if you needed a heart, and you was on one of those lists to get a heart, and that list was longer than the line for government cheese at DFAX, then Maddie would be the motherfucker that will find people that have body parts, and she'll take them, and it'll go to somebody that need it, or some rich ass person that paid for it, or however that shit was going. But Maddie was responsible for harvesting the organs. So she basically took kidneys from Chastain, and that's why Chastain was so weak. They took Chase's heart. Her heart. Took Chase's heart. The girl who came up missing first in the house, she bled to death. They tried to take her spleen out, and whoever took her spleen didn't do the procedure right, and she bled out, and that's how she died down now. But the police, like, it didn't stop there. They said that Maddie had 3 deep freezers in that basement that had bodies in them from all the people that had been missing in that house. She had 9 dead bodies, including Chase and the other girl. 11 dead bodies in that motherfucking house. And Chastain was finna be number 12. So she was harvesting organs and selling it on the black market, to the highest bidder. And that is why these people was coming up missing or never being seen again, because she was taking their fucking organs, killing them or letting them bleed the fuck out, and then hiding them in the deep freezer in her house. Chastain couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. She like, so you mean to tell me that lady was letting all us basically live in the house because she had plans to do something to us, to kill us, to take parts from us? Yeah, pretty much. And I'm sorry that your friend caught the bad end of the stick, because took Chase Hart. They knew they were going to kill that girl, because you can't live without your fucking heart. They took Chase Hart. And what the dudes that was down there with her were responsible. One of them was responsible for helping her sedate whoever the fuck they supposed to be taking organs from, and help her take the organs. And the other dude was supposed to be like her muscle. So, you know what I'm saying? If anybody got out of control, he beat the sleeves out their ass, and he was also the transporter. So he took the organs to whoever it needed to go to get to where it needed to go for payment. So that is why people weren't coming out of their house, y'all. She was harvesting organs in their goddamn house and had knocked off 11 fucking people. Police ain't never got a chance to check the inside of the house because of her. And when they got a chance to check, oh boy, was they in for a whole bunch of body bags and coroners to show up for that shit. So, Chastain and the rest of the housemates survived. Only Chase and the new girl was the only two recent people to die. Everybody else had died throughout time. But I'm pretty sure she had plans for all the rest of the people in the house too. They just didn't know it. They were going to wake up to their ass being kidnapped and taken downstairs too, and then you wake up without your dick. Or you wake up with one right titty, no left titty. You know what I'm saying? Just some old wild shit. But you know, how that go. So there you go, you guys. Chastain Chastain got out of the hospital and pretty much moved in with her mom. She felt like that would be, it would be safer to be there with her mom. She didn't feel safe staying nowhere else, so she stayed with her mom, and that's the way it's been. So that's you guys' story. This is your brief intermission before you get your last one. This is your brief intermission. Get your son a drink, get your son to eat, get your twisties, get your shot glasses. Meet me back here in 5 minutes. So 9:10 will be your last story time of the night, you guys. And then we're going to shut this shit down. Thank you, Kristen. I hope you guys love the story. Hey, y'all, cause when I get these stories, I have my popcorn, no, she didn't do that shit. Oh, no, she didn't. I be all wrapped up with that shit like, oh my goodness, the fam ain't gonna believe this shit. So, yeah. I'm glad y'all like the story. Y'all get one more story that's gonna be Sophonia, New, and Juicy. Oh. I guess Maddie knew people in high places because the police were scared to mess with her. They said she had already got 2 officers fired. So they were scared they walking on eggshells around Maddie ass. So they weren't gonna force their way in the house to check. And they probably wouldn't have been able to get a warrant depending on who she knew. They probably weren't gonna be able to get a warrant to go in that motherfucker because they hadn't been in there all that time. So who knows? Oh, the stories are getting good, guys. They getting good, guys. Oh yes. Oh yes. And the last story is gonna creep me out because I have a fear of clowns. And I'm pretty sure when I start telling y'all about this story, y'all gonna remember when this shit was going on. Because this will take place around that time frame. Okay, so do y'all remember when all those reports started coming out about clowns being in places they weren't supposed to be in, like clowns showing up in front of folks' houses or in the middle of the street. Y'all remember all them TikTok videos of people walking down the street and the goddamn clowns is just standing there and folks was scared to approach them. Just that is when this story takes place, around clown season, when that shit was real popular and everybody thought it was cute to walk around looking like Pennywise, and people were threatening to kill these clowns if they kept showing up. Children were being scared from the bus stop because the motherfuckers was showing up and shit. Oh yeah, This story takes place around that time. Y'all get a clown story. Oof. Y'all, this creeped me out to even tell this story. Ooh. Yes, they were popping out of everywhere. They was popping out of the woods. They were chasing people at the train station. It was just all kind of shit. So, girl. Yeah, I got 2 more minutes to find out about this creepy shit. I don't play with clowns, y'all. So while we got these little 2 minutes, I'm going to give y'all a little side note on why I don't fuck with clowns. Now, when I was a little girl, just a little whippersnapper, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to the circus. Ringling Brothers, Universal Soul, it didn't even fucking matter. I just wanted to go to the circus. I wanted to go to the circus. So my mama decided she was going to take me and my brother to the circus. So she buys us all the little light trinkets and shit that they sell at the circus and shit. So I thought we was good. My mama got us front row fucking seats. Do you hear me? We thought we was the shit. We like, yep, we right here in the front. So we should be good. Now, the circus crank up and everybody's coming out and, they singing and all this little stuff. And then the clown car comes out. And the dude is like, meet our family of clowns. And I'm like, mama, he said family of clowns. How the hell is a family of clowns going to get out that little bitty car? And she was just like, you just got to clap and go along with the song and you'll see. So I'm sitting up here looking dumb as fuck, just clapping, waiting on the clowns. These motherfuckers started piling up out of this car, y'all. I swear that goddamn car had to be sitting on top of a trap door, because I swear like 20, 30 clowns got out this little bitty ass car. Like one of these little bitty ass, like Steve Urkel cars y'all see riding around on the street. Like 30 fucking clowns piled up out of that bitch. And I'm not talking about baby clowns. I'm talking about grown ass people with long legs and arms and shit climbed right up out of this fucking car like it was nothing. Like it was room for all 30 of them in this motherfucker, but they jumped right out. So when they get out, it kind of like overwhelmed me because it was so many clowns at first. And it was like, okay. And then, everybody started clapping and the clowns was running around and they was like, we need somebody to volunteer. So I'm just sitting here and I'm just clapping with everybody else. And this clown runs by and he snatches my ass up out of my seat, brings me into the ring, y'all. At this point, I'm going bananas. I'm like, no. I'm crying. No. This motherfucker takes me over to the clown car and he puts me in the clown car and he closes the door. And then all the clowns surround the car and they are like rocking the car and everybody's like clapping. I'm screaming my fucking head off, y'all. Like I'm crying. I'm terrified. Y'all, I'm screaming so fucking loud. I screamed louder than the music. Like the motherfucker that introduced them would look back at the car and he was like, stop the music. He was like, get her out. And they opened up the door and I was screaming so loud. Every time one of them clowns tried to get close to me, I would kick and scream. They had to get my mama out the fucking audience. They're like, who child is this? Mine. Lady, can you jump the goddamn thing? Jump the thing and come get this girl. My mama had to. I wasn't going to nobody. Them clowns was reaching in with all that fucking makeup on. No, I was kicking the shit out of them. No, get away. I was screaming. My mama had to get her. They had to stop the whole show. My mama had to come down there and get me out that goddamn car herself. Y'all, I was crying so hard. It was one of these cries. Yeah, full blown. Like, had to leave the circus right then and there. Ever since then, I've been terrified of fucking clowns. Fast forward to me like 15, 16 years old, we go to the zoo. My dad is with me. God rest his soul. He's with me. He knows I'm afraid of clowns. He thinks this shit is funny. So as we're walking through the zoo, I see about 2 miles in front of me, it's a fucking clown. Like I spot the motherfuckers from anywhere. I'm like, it's a fucking clown down there. I don't want to fuck with the clown. I don't want him fucking with me because he's running up on people and I don't want him to do that to me. So I tell my daddy, let me know when the clown is gone. I grab his arm, I put my face in his arm, and I'm like, just let me know when the clown has gone by. He like, okay. Me not knowing my daddy on some bullshit, he tells the clown to come here. He like, and the clown comes over and he like get right here. So I got my arm in my daddy's shoulder and he got the clown like right here. So my dad like, he gone, and I look up and I see the fucking clown, y'all. I two-pieced and a biscuit that man so goddamn fast, y'all. I knocked the paint off his ass real quick. And I just hauled ass out the fucking zoo. I just hauled ass out the fucking zoo. My dad was screaming for me, come here, come here. I knocked the paint off that man motherfucking face. I did not care. And that is why I'm banned from the zoo right now. Cause I beat the fucking paint off that man's ass. I'm somebody, he was just there. He caught everything, every blow I threw, he caught it. That shit landed. I was tagging that ass out there. Like, time I got enough space for him to get up out my damn face, that's when I took off running. And my dad and they were laughing. He runs after me and, he finally catches me before I, run all the way to the street. He catches me, he bring me back, and he's bringing me back into the zoo, and he laughing about that shit. The police walking over like, ma'am, we need, like, what the fuck? We need you in the office. Pull my ass into the office. It was like they was gonna press charges on me for beating up a clown. I'm like, sir, I'm definitely fear of clowns. I said, I will apologize to this man. I promise you, I will apologize to this man. If you just tell him to come here, I will apologize. I said, I have a fear of clowns. I didn't do it on purpose. It was a reflex. It was just to get his ass up out my face. They tell the clown he can come in. He comes in with this fucking paint on his face. Oh, no. He got to take that shit off. He got to take that shit off. If he want a genuine apology and I don't beat the sleeves off his ass again, he got to take that shit off. Like, he got to take the paint off. He got to take it off. And that man went there, he wiped the paint off, y'all. And it was a white man. I felt so bad because when he came back, his cheeks and shit was all red and flushed. I'm like, oh my God, I done beat the sleeves off this Caucasian man. They gonna lock my ass up. Like, I'm going to jail for life for being on this white man. He walks up and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. I did not mean, I have a fear of clowns. I'm so sorry. Like, if you really want to be mad at somebody, be mad at my daddy because he set your ass up to come over here and catch that two-piece in a biscuit. I didn't do it. You just so happened was here and you looked like the wrong motherfucker at the time. And I'm sorry. I was like, I'm sorry. He was like, it's okay. Some of the kids be scared. Like, but ain't no kid ever gave your ass a black eye for running up in their face, did it? I'm so sorry, sir. I apologize. Please forgive me. He was like, okay, it's okay. I don't want to press charges or anything. Whew, I ain't got to go to jail. Police said, stay your ass over there to the side, turn to the left. Oh, why am I doing all this? Because your ass is banned from the Atlanta Zoo. Goddamn. I hope my kids don't ever want to see fucking animals because I can't never bring their ass here. I'm just turning and posing for these goddamn pictures. I said, sir, I've already paid to get in. Can I just go ahead and go through now? Nope, you got to get out. You got to get out. They banned my ass from the Atlanta Zoo show. Y'all, my kid, my oldest daughter just turned 21. I ain't never been to the zoo, y'all. Lashes, toots. Never been to the zoo, y'all. It's illegal for me to go, so they can't go. Who would have ever thought that police would have just ruined my baby's life? They don't even know what a real giraffe look like, a real gorilla. They ain't never seen none of that shit, y'all. They ain't never been to the zoo like everybody else children. My children ain't never been to the zoo like everybody else children. Because I'm banned. And you know how you be thinking, oh, motherfuckers ain't going to remember you? Shit. They got pictures, shit. That shit sit right there at the little turnstile. When you try to come in, they scan that picture. No, they look like you right there. Your ass ain't supposed to be. My children ain't never been to the zoo. I can go to the aquarium. I just can't go to the zoo. I'm banned from the zoo. My kids, you know how hard it is trying to explain to your children what real animals look like when they in elementary school because they can't go to the zoo? I think I ruined my kids' childhood. Who would have ever thought something that ruined my childhood would have ruined my kids' childhood? Sad. 21 years old, my daughter ain't never been to the zoo. I mean, it may be overrated, Shartavia, but they ain't never seen it in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they never seen a real gorilla. They ain't never seen a real giraffe. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never seen a real cow. They ain't never seen none of that shit. Because of their mama. Because of their mama, y'all. So when one of my family members come to Atlanta, y'all decide to go to the zoo. Y'all stop by and pick up mine. So they can at least see what it look like. Because I can't take them. It's illegal for me to take them. Oh my goodness, man. Just thinking back on that story make me realize my daddy was on some bullshit a lot in my life. My dad is the same person that threw my ass in the lake. Same person that, set my ass up for the cloud. My daddy was on some bullshit though, man. All right, guys. Yes, my kids ain't never seen none of that shit before. None of that. I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. It's so bad that Toots, when she was 6, thought cows go bad. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. If you laugh, you going to hell. Don't laugh. It was not her fault. Don't laugh. It was not her fault. She thought cows sounded. See, y'all already laughing. Y'all already laughing. Y'all going to hell. See, my baby didn't know. She didn't know, and it's all my fault. But my baby thought cows make the sound bad. And it's all my fault, y'all. The CSA. Yeah. Yeah. See, I can't stop laughing. It's not her fault. Y'all, and it threw me off because you know how your kids walk in and ask you to help them with their homework. When she asked me that shit, I was cooking. So I'm like, yeah, I help with your homework. And she's like, Mama, don't cows go bad? Y'all, I almost cut my hand off. I was cutting some fucking tomatoes when she said that shit. I almost cut the tip of my thumb off. Like, what the fuck? What you say? She like, I tried to tell them, don't cows go bad? I just sat down. I was like, I am failing as a parent. Because my child can't go to the fucking zoo and find out that cows go moo. I'm failing as a parent. My child think fucking cows bad like lambs and shit. Like, shout it. And what makes it even worse, she thought that shit for a whole year, y'all. This is why the zoo is so important. My baby thought cows sounded like sheep for a whole year. Almost got her killed back in kindergarten and everything. And it's all my fault. Y'all, oh my goodness. Y'all going to hell. Everybody that laughed about that shit going to hell. I promise you, it wasn't her fault. You could hold it against her. It was all her mama fault. And it was so sad. It was so sad because her memory ain't never been good for shit. So when it was time for them to do their little play, they had a play in school. I don't know why. They had a play in school, and the play was supposed to be like some along the lines of Lion King. So that was the whole purpose of them going to the zoo so they could see the animals and all that shit. But my baby didn't go. She ain't never been to the zoo. So when the teacher started giving out animal parts, why my baby get the cow? Why my baby get the cow? She comes in the house and she shows me the paper and that shit says she's a cow. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God. Then I read the paper a little further down and they said them participating in the play is worth 80% of their grade. Oh my God, my baby finna fail. Oh my God, my baby finna fail. I already knew it the whole weekend, y'all. I was asking her, what sound do a cow make? Bad. No! Y'all, we went through that shit for so long that by Sunday night, she had it. She was good. Okay, cool. Monday was the day of the play. Monday morning. Before she went to school, I asked her, what sound do a cow make? She went, moo. Gotcha. Good. We got it. Fucking play start. Whole auditorium full of people. Everybody got their camcorders and shit. Everybody ready. They start to play. The play goes on, and they says, and now it's time to meet the cows. And my daughter comes out on stage in her little cow costume. She sees me, she's waving, and I wave back. And then they was like, the cow makes this sound. They look over at my daughter and she go, bah. I just put my fucking church finger up and I grab my camcorder and I walk straight out the motherfucking building. I didn't even look back. I didn't even want her to see how disappointed I was. So I just walked right out the motherfucking school and told her I got sick in the middle of the motherfucking play. And then she come home and she's like, Mama, did I do good? You did awesome. You did fucking excellent, and don't let nobody tell you different. Did I make the right sound? If you feel like you made the right sound, baby, then you made the right fucking sound. You did a great job. I was not finna destroy my baby confidence that night after she had fucked up so proudly. I wasn't finna destroy that. No, you made the right fucking sound, babe. If cows say bad to you, then hey, they say bad to you. Who the fuck are they to tell you what you hear when you hear a cow? And I built my baby up, and I let that shit be the reason. Cows go bad. It was only until she got like a higher grade up before she came and chopped me off. She was like, Mama, cows don't make that damn sound. Like, what? What are you talking about? You remember when I was in kindergarten? Like, I smoked. Mama don't even remember where your ass was last week. But okay, in kindergarten, go ahead with your story. she like, you remember when you told me cows go bad? I said, you told me cows go bad. I never told you that. You told me that. She said, I found out today, cows go moo. Y'all don't understand how important this shit is. I said when I had me a grandbaby, my grandbaby going to the goddamn zoo. I'd be damn if I sit in another auditorium and film a child that make the wrong goddamn sound for an animal and it come from my bloodline. No, I refuse. I'm just gonna put on the goddamn disguise and I'm taking my goddamn grandbabies to the zoo. We gonna sit in there and listen to all the goddamn sounds. Cause I'd be damn if I film another cow going bad in my lifetime. That's all a once in a lifetime type thing. I'm not doing a repeat of that shit. My grandbaby going to the goddamn zoo. I don't give a fuck if I gotta put a wig on and a mustache and some dark glasses to get their ass in there. They going. Fuck that. So them sounds can come out right and my whole family won't look retarded. Cause we didn't look good as a unit that day, y'all. At all. All right. So let's see. Sophia, Juicy, and Nunu. This is you guys' story. I hope you guys like it. You just gonna wet my sauce. They could have did better with my sauce. I'm sorry, bitches. It's a shortage on wing sauce. That ain't a bunch of bullshit. I don't know what it is. Okay. That is crazy. I'd have looked at that bitch. Bitch, you better go back there and make me some fucking sauce. I'm buying hot wings, not just fucking chicken. Honey, y'all know Scoop. These motherfuckers are just working for a chick. They ain't trying to teach your children shit. It's just a chick. Just a chick. All right. So, Sophia, Nunu, and Juicy. This is you guys' story. If you guys are ready for the last story of the night, thumbs up the live. Let me know you're ready. Let me see. And Creasy, that little story I just gave y'all, that little sidebar, that was your story about me that you was asking for. So there you go. Honey, you can't legally call them hot wings if they ain't got the fucking hot sauce, the hot wing sauce on them. So you can't legally call them hot wings. That's just fucking chicken. Like, it's just chicken. Ain't no goddamn hot wing, that's chicken. It's dry ass chicken. Like, bitch, you trying to sell me hot wings. What my fucking sauce said, I want to pay for chicken. So how much is the hot wings without the sauce? Because that's what I need to be paying for, bitch. Because I didn't get my sauce. So I just want to know how much is the hot wing without the sauce? Then these motherfuckers talking about hot wing prices going up like gas. Bitch, what? Hot wing prices get any higher. I'm gonna chase my own goddamn chicken, cut it, kill it, and cook it my goddamn self. Cause I'm, Sophonia. It's Sophonia, Reese. Sophonia, Reese. That's who it was. Girl, smaller. Bitch, let me show you how. This is my wing. Y'all ready? You might have to blow your phone or you might have to zoom in to see it. Can you see my wing? Do you see this? Like, this is a kitten leg. This ain't no damn wing. This is a kitten leg. Like, okay. All right. It's a goddamn kitten leg. That's a baby cat leg. That ain't no damn. Anyway. All right. So, Sophonia, Julesy, and Nunu, this story is for you guys. This will take place. All right. This play chicken. So, I do American deli wing. Y'all so stupid. Okay, here we go, y'all. So Sophonia, Juicy, and Nunu all lived in the Lake Lanier area. The apartments that they lived in had a that'd be a 30-inch. That is cute. I know that's what we got. Well, no, it's different, but it's not the same because we got the three separates at the top, and it's just like one long. What you talking about? Getting this for Toots room? For the man cave? It's cute. Okay. So they all lived in the same area of the Lake Lanier area, and they lived in some apartments in the Lake Lanier area. Now, these apartments has like a clubhouse in it, and Sophonia and Julesy are sisters. They're twins. And Nunu is like she's the rent. She works for the apartment, so she like the rent office lady. You know what I'm saying? So Julesy and Sophonia wanted to get the clubhouse at the apartments to throw their party at. So they goes to the rent office lady and they ask her, would we be able to get this clubhouse so we can do it for our party? And the lady she was adamant. She's like, no, 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 you can't get it. No, we're not. We don't rent it out. No, no, no. You know, and everybody was like, why the hell? So Sophonia and Juicy was asking their friends, like, why the fuck our apartments won't even let us get the clubhouse? And one of their friends was like, girl, y'all ain't heard about the clubhouse. Like, no, what the fuck happened at the clubhouse? Like, girl, a couple years ago, this boy threw a party at the clubhouse. He threw his sweet 16 at the clubhouse. She was like, and the rent office lady, the same lady that's up there now, she was like, she was huh?
Did that?
It was about to die. So she was like, they had a little boy had his sweet 16 at the clubhouse, and the same rent office lady they asked could they had a party, and they said no, she was working there at the time, and she gave this little boy and his family permission to throw his 16th birthday party there. So apparently they threw the party there, but then the adults left and left the kids there to turn up by themselves. You know, I guess they didn't want to be around to invade their space, get them a little space. And these kids ended up like smoking in the clubhouse. And I think the little boy parents was coming back to check on them, and they walked in and somebody threw like the blunt in a trash can that was lit. They threw it in a trash can, and it's like trash can catches on fire. Everything catches on fire in the clubhouse, and a couple of the kids, including the 16-year-old, wasn't able to get out. Apparently, they got stuck in this clubhouse some type of way. Like the room that they were in was separated from the rest of the clubhouse where you actually get out, and they weren't able to get out. So they ended up getting stuck, and 3 kids died in the clubhouse. And the rent office lady felt responsible, so she hasn't felt comfortable letting anybody rent a clubhouse out no more. So Sophia and Juicy were like, well, we know all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they were like, we know all that. So they go back to Nunu and they ask her, they like, so is it okay if we have a party there in the daytime? It won't be nighttime. And Nunu was like, no. She's like, I'm not, no, we don't allow that to have, we don't allow people to have parties there no more. So they parties for, their birthdays like a week later. So Sophia and Juicy felt like they were going to wear Nunu ass down. So they just, every time they got home from school, they'll go in the rent office. Hey, Nunu, you want something to drink? I go to the store for you. She like, I already know what y'all trying to do. No. And they went through a week of that. No, just walking into the rent office while she was there. No. She was just like, oh my God, these little girls, they gonna stop. No, please, please, our birthday, please. And she like, I don't want nothing bad to happen. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen. My mama gonna be there, my daddy gonna be there, my cousins. It's gonna be a lot of grown people that like, please, Nunu, please. And she was just like, I don't want to. They like, please, Nunu, please. She like, against my better wishes, I don't want to do it, but I gotta speak to your parents first. And they was like, yes, my mom gonna be cool. They're gonna be fine with it. So her parents go down there and talk to Nunu, and Nunu told them all the rules: no smoking. You know what I'm saying? They gotta lock up when they leave. The party has to be over by 10. She gave them all the rules, right? Okay. So Sophia and Juicy find out they get in the damn clubhouse. They go to school, tell everybody our party gonna be at the clubhouse at our apartment. You know, invite a bunch of people out there. So this week rolls around and Nunu is finna get ready to leave work and she sees the people coming to the clubhouse and everything. She looks back, but she just had this weird fucking feeling like Nunu just not feel good about this shit going down considering what happened a couple years ago. But she just pushed it out of her head. She got on her car and, drove around to the clubhouse to see Sophia and Juicy, tell them happy birthday. And she goes over and she's like, happy birthday, girl. They like, thank you, Nunu. Thank you for letting us get the clubhouse and everything. Our 16th birthday would have been so boring without it. And Nunu was like, what? They like, yeah, our birthday would have been so boring without. She like, how old are y'all? And like, we turned 16. We have it our 16th here. And she was just like, everything in her was screaming at that point. Like, no, they need to stop it. But Nunu was like, okay, well, happy birthday, happy sweet 16. Y'all have fun, follow the rules. I see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Nunu leaves. Sophia and Juicy and them, they having all kind of fun. They turn it up, they friends and stuff all out there. They turn it up. And, it was a pool out there too, so the kids was in the pool and in the clubhouse. So the parents are all sitting out around the pool. Kids are going in the clubhouse, out the clubhouse, in the pool, out the pool, in the pool, out the pool, in the clubhouse. So this went on for about a good hour. And then Juicy and her mom was like, because Juicy and them had a baby brother that was being watched at the house, in the apartments being watched. And they had to go up there and check on the baby. So they go to check on the baby. So the adults leave to go check on family. While they gone, the kids are in the pool and doing everything. And Juicy goes into the clubhouse because that's where the food was. So she goes into the clubhouse and she see kids in that back area smoking. So she goes back there. She like, nope, we ain't doing it at my party. Nunu said we couldn't do that, and I don't want to get Nunu in trouble. She said we couldn't do that, so y'all need to put that out and get up out of here, like right now. So all the kids was talking shit. Oh, you lame as hell. You act like you don't want. She like, no, put that shit out. We can't have that. My mama don't come back down here. It's gonna be a problem. Put that shit out. And she walks out of the clubhouse. She goes out and tells Sophia, you need to go get your little fucking friends because they ain't not smoking. And mama gonna snap when she see that shit. So Sophia like, oh my goodness. So she goes into the clubhouse and Juicy jumps in the pool and she, playing around and hanging out and everything. And then mom and them come back down there and sit back down at the pool. And while they sitting at the pool, it's like, you smell that? It smell like something burning. Like, you smell that? And then they look up and they see a big orange light coming from on the other side of the rent office building, like on that side. So they jumps up and they run around there and look, and the fucking clubhouse is on fire. Now they are screaming, oh my God, they looking for everybody. Sophia like, Josie, she's screaming for Josie. Juicy ain't answering. They all looking around. They realize Juicy ain't out there. She must be in the clubhouse. But this clubhouse is on fire. Do you hear me? It's like you can't even go into the door. Everything is on fire. Like they had to hurry up and call the fire department. They telling them my daughter, some of her friends may be in there. Like we really need the fire department to get here fast. Hurry up. Like y'all need to hurry up and get here. So the fire department, they rush out there. And they push everybody back away from the fire. And Sophia and her family is just crying. They're like, Sophia was like, my sister's in there. Please get my sister out. My sister's in there. She's in there. And the fire department was like going through, and they was putting like spraying and everything. And they went inside while the fire was still going on. They was checking for people, and they come out with Juicy. They bring Juicy out and put her on a stretcher. So mom, dad, Sophia, all of them run over there. The firemen sit her down on the stretcher, and she is like out. Like she's completely out. So they are doing CPR to wake her up, try to get her up. They doing CPR, do CPR for about a good 5 minutes. And finally, she's like, she opened her eyes. So they hurry up and put oxygen over her face and let her breathe into the oxygen. And they mom run over there and just grabbed the fireman. Was like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I thought my daughter was dead. That place was on fire. Like, how did she not get burned? How did she not die? And that whole place was on fire. And the fireman says, I don't know if it was the fire. I don't know what it was. But when I got in, she was in a back area. He said she wasn't even covered up. He said, I don't know what was going on, but she had a bright light around her, and the fire was not coming towards the light. It's like the light was keeping the fire away. He was like, I promised to God. He swore down that she was covered in a ball of light that was keeping the fire from literally burning or touching her. Like when she came out, only thing was on her was like her face was black from smoke. Not a burn, a blister, nothing. Nothing was on her. So she finally, breathed in the air and everything, and then she's able to talk. And they like, her mom and Sophia and everybody's just hugging and kissing on her. And they're like, oh my God, we're so happy you're alive. And she was just like, it got so hot so fast. And they was like, what happened? And she was like, I don't know. She was like, I was in there. I was fixing me something to eat. And then it's like the trash can, just like a big ball of fire, just boof, like it exploded in the trash can. And everything caught fire at one time. She was like, it just went all over the place. And she was like, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't see how to get out. I was trying to go out the door, but all of that was blocked with fire. So I went towards the back. She was like, but when I went towards the back, it was just hot. I couldn't breathe. It was suffocating. It was a lot of smoke. She was like, and I just passed out. She said, I don't know what happened after that. And her mama know, like, well, God was looking out for you, baby. And, God got something in store for you. It's a purpose for your life. And it wasn't your time. Mama saying all of that. So after they, take her to the hospital, check her up and everything, and they come back home, her and Sophia's in the room, in their bedroom. And Sophia was like, I can't believe all that went down. Like, girl, I thought you was dead. Like, I was crying. I was so sad. I thought you was dead. And she was like, can I tell you something? And she like, yeah, what? And she was like, Sophia, you can't say nothing to mama and them or nothing. Like, you got to keep this to yourself. And she like, yeah, what? She like, when I was in there and that place caught on fire like that, she said, and I ran to the back. She said, the only reason I ran to the back is because a boy was telling me, come back here, come back here. She was like, so I ran to the back because I thought it was safe back there because he told me to come back there. She was like, and he went around the corner, so I ran back there and I went around the corner and he wasn't back there anymore. And she was like, when I looked back, it was just fire all behind me. She was like, but the boy, when I looked back around, he was there, and he told me to come stand in the corner where he was. She said he put his arms around me, and he told me we were going to be safe. She like, and that's what I remember. I remember him holding me and telling me we were going to be safe. She said, I put my arms around him, and I was just crying, and he put his arms around me, and he just kept whispering in my ear, we going to be safe. We going to be safe. And she was like, she just passed out. And she was like, when she woke up, she heard, are you okay? Are you okay? Come on, come on. And the fireman was picking her up and bringing her out. And Sophia was like, who was the boy? She was like, I don't know, because They didn't bring nobody out but me. I don't know who the boy was. Okay. So the next day, of course, Nunu is standing outside looking at the goddamn clubhouse like, oh
Again?
my God, like again, like what the fuck? So when they come from school and they go to the clubhouse, they see Nunu and they like, hey Nunu, and she like, didn't I tell y'all not to be smoking in this dang on clubhouse? And they like, Nunu, we wasn't smoking in the clubhouse. My mama know we're here. We wasn't smoking in the clubhouse. And she like, well, how did this happen? And they tell Nunu like, you gonna think we crazy if we tell you. And she like, try me, cause I need to know. I need to know how this happened. The insurance company gonna want to know. I need to know how this happened. And they tell her. Juicy tell her exactly what she told Sophia about the boy and everything. And and Nunu was just in shock. And she was like, what the little boy looked like? And she described what he looked like. She described the clothes he had on. And Nunu just jumped back and covered her mouth. And she said, you lying, Juice. And Juice was like, no. She's like, I'm not. She was like, do you know? She said, look at this house. Look at your clubhouse. And Nunu like, I've been looking at the damn clubhouse. She said, did you know I was in that clubhouse while it was on fire like that? Nunu said, you lying. She was like, no, I was in that clubhouse while it was on fire like that. And Sophia was like, she was. The fireman had to go in there and get her. We thought she was dead because the whole building was on fire. And she's like, oh my God, baby, are you okay? And she grabs Jules and she turned her head all kind of way. And Jules was like, I'm fine. It's not a burn on me. It's not a scratch on me because that little boy held me and he told me we were going to be fine. And Nunu just couldn't believe that shit. She was like, you know, you just described the little boy that died in this clubhouse, the last Sweet 16. And Jules was like, that's what I thought it was. That's why we came to talk to you about it, because that's who I thought it was, and that's who, Sophia thought it was. So we just wanted to find out. But now that you telling us that was him, he saved my life. She said, if it wasn't for him, I'd have burned up in there. She said, but I didn't get touched by the fire, and that whole place was engulfed. She was like, that whole place was engulfed, and I didn't get burned at all. Nunu couldn't believe it. The little boy family who died, his family still stayed in apartments. And, of course, when they seen the fire had happened down there, they came down there to tell Nunu it's sad, how it happened. And Nunu told them, what happened. And the family comes out of the rent office, and Juicy and Sophia riding their bikes and skating and shit down the street, and the lady stopped them. She like, hey, are you the two who had the birthday party at the clubhouse? And they like, yeah. She like, can y'all come in right quick? And they come over, and she like, which one of y'all was in there when it was on fire? Who was in there when it was on fire? And Juicy was like, I was. And she was like, baby, come in, let me see you. And she looked at Juicy. She was like, can I pull your shirt up in the back? And Juicy pulled the shirt up in the back. She said, baby, you ain't got a burn on you. How was you in a house that was on fire and you ain't got a burn on you? And Juicy said, without even thinking, my guardian angel saved me. And the mama looked at her. And she said, your guardian angel? She said, yeah, my guardian angel. And she said, can you tell me what your guardian angel looked like? Without even telling Juicy them she had heard the story or anything. Juicy them didn't even know they was talking to this little boy mama or anything. So Juicy started to describe this boy to the lady. And as she described this boy, tears are falling from this lady's face. She ain't made no emotion. She's just like straight faced, and tears are just falling out her face. And Juicy was like, I'm sorry, are you okay? Like, I didn't mean to make you cry. She was like, no, it's okay. Okay. Get her ibuprofen because she oxycodone last time. And she was like, it's okay, you don't have to cry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. And the lady was like, no, that's not what it is. And she was like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And the lady said, that was my son. And Juicy said, that was your son? She said, yeah, that was my son. She said, my son died in that same clubhouse a couple years ago for his 16th birthday. And Sophia was like, She said, and she later ran to her car. She reached in her purse. She pulled out her wallet. She went through her wallet, snatched something out the wallet, and ran back over there where they was. And she was like, is this the person that you seen in that house? And she put the picture up. And Juicy was like, that's him. That's him. That's the boy that hugged me and told me we were going to be okay. And the lady was like, that's my baby. He's a hero, even in death. That's my baby. Look at the picture. And they were just looking at the picture. And Juicy was like, she couldn't believe it. Like, that's him. Like, really, that's him. And the lady just looked at Juicy because Juicy was just staring at the picture like she was just like in awe. Like, I can't believe he really saved me. And the lady just looked at Jules and she was looking at how Jules was staring at the picture and she was just crying. And she told Jules, she was like, you can keep the picture. She like, that's for you. He would want you to have it. And Jules was like, no, that's your son and he dead and you need the picture. And the lady was like, no, something's telling me right now in my heart that he would want you to have that picture. And Jules was like, you sure? And she was like, I wouldn't want it nowhere else. I want you to have that picture. And Juicy kept the picture. And she hugged that lady so tight. And that lady hugged her so tight. And that lady told her, you are welcome to come see me anytime you want to. Whenever you feel like it, baby, you can come see me. And that's what Juicy did. So every day when Juicy got out of school, she would stop by the office to see Nunu. They go get on Nunu nerve, like she always did, huh, Sophonia? They would go get on Nunu nerve first. And then they would come home and change clothes to go outside and play. But Juicy wouldn't go outside and play. She would change clothes, grab her book bag, and she would go to the little boy's house. And she would knock on the door. And his mom seen her. And, she would give her a hug. Hey, baby, how you doing? She's like, I'm fine. I just wanted to know if you had time to help me with my homework. And she like, help you with your homework? Don't your mama want to help you with your homework? She's like, I don't want her to help me with my homework. Something's telling me I should ask you to help me with my homework. So can you help me with my homework? She like, girl, I ain't helped with homework in like 3 years. She just started crying. I ain't helped with homework in like 3 years. She like, well, you're going to be helping with homework every day because I'm going to be over here every day with my homework. And that's how they were. Juicy was like that lady daughter. She showed up every day. When Juicy graduated from high school, that lady was there. When Juicy got married, that lady was there. It was just like a beat wasn't missed. She felt like her son was attached and Juicy was where, she was where she needed to be. And that relationship was the way it was supposed to be. So she went to church with Juicy. Juicy introduced her mom to the lady. And Juicy would go spend the night over there just to like be up under her, because she told Juicy mom that she be finding herself depressed sometimes thinking about her son and living in an apartment still bring back so many memories. Looking at that clubhouse bring back so many memories. And Juicy was like she want to go over there and make her feel better. So Juicy would spend the night over there and the lady would do her hair and they would go shopping together and everything. Like she pretty much filled that hole in that lady's heart. And that lady said she was so grateful. She said she was so grateful. She said because she had tried counseling. She had tried talking to people. She had tried talking to her husband about it. But, wasn't nothing helping until Juicy started showing up with homework and projects that needed to be done for school and costumes that need to be made for school. And this lady did not mind. She did not care what you need to be. I make it for you. And she would come over to Juicy's house and sew at Juicy's house. And Juicy would go to her house and she'll sew over there. That family came together. They became one big family. And when Juicy moved, it didn't matter because Juicy still made time. Her mom still made time to take her over there. Juicy still made time to go over there. So, and to this day, she still goes to see this little boy mama. This little boy mama is now 65 years old. And Juicy last seen her on Valentine's Day. She showed up on Valentine's Day and brought her some flowers and some candy and a card, gave her a kiss, sat there with her the whole day and talked to her, and then she finally went home. But that's like her second mama. She called her second mama. She called her mama, and she called that lady second mama. And that lady answers to it, and it just warms her heart every time Juicy do it. So they've been that way ever since. Close as thick as thieves. You wouldn't even know that lady ain't Juicy mama if you see the way they interact with each other. You wouldn't even know that's not her mom. Because they interact like mom and daughter. Like they bicker like mom and daughter. You wouldn't even know. Somebody would have had to tell you. Thank you, Sophie. Somebody would have had to tell you. Thank you, India. So yeah, they're one big happy family. And The lady no longer goes to therapy. She stopped therapy when Juicy came into her life. She ain't went to therapy no more. She don't find herself getting depressed no more. She's looking forward to, everything. Juicy had a baby just recently, like 3 months ago. She had a baby, and her second mom get a chance to be a grandma. She thought she'd never be a grandmother. She thought she had lost her chance to be a grandma, but she's a grandma now, and that baby know her just like it know his real grandma. So
Man.
it's just a beautiful story, y'all. It just worked out really well for everybody. So there you guys go. Your third story. I hope you guys loved your stories because I love the stories tonight. So I hope you guys really loved your story. Nunu and Sophia and Juicy, I hope you guys loved it. Not you crying, Reese. You just a big old crybaby. I hope you guys love the story time. I loved being here with you guys for story time. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me throughout all of my stories and my shit that I have going on. So thank you guys for being family. Tell Nunu she is so welcome. Thank you guys for being family with such a crazy ass female like myself. But you know they say crazy attract crazy, so I guess we all a little throw fuck off. But it's okay because we still love each other. So thank you guys for joining us for story time. Stay safe. Don't slap the sleeves off nobody ass. Social distance. And from my family to yours. Good night. Don't forget to go over to the merch shop and check out the shirts and stuff. Purchase your shirt. Purchase your shirt. Purchase your shirts. The family loves you. We'll see you guys later. Mwah.
Y'all be weak in the
Mwah.
knees.
Mwah. Good
Y'all
night.
No, because they be weak in the knees. Stand up.